Got it. Are we live yet? Are we live yet? There we go. There we go, people. We are here. We're here. Oh my God, we are here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Taking game one down in San Antonio on a thriller. Nothing short of what the Knicks were going to do. It's been a minute since they played basketball, so you know they had to do the same thing that they did against Cleveland, which was make us have our hearts in our throats, people. But hell, this is why you got Jalen Brunson, man. He is the coldest man on the court. But let's get into it, all right? It has been 8 to 9 days since we saw the New York Knicks play basketball. They closed out against the Cleveland Cavaliers on Memorial Day. And while we waited to see if we were going to get OKC or the San Antonio Spurs, it was the Spurs that were victorious. And so now, entering game one in San Antonio, Wemby and the crew, they said they got an alien, CK. They said they got an alien on the court. Well, let me tell you something right now. They don't know this yet. They don't know this yet, but they're going against the men in black, okay? That's who they're going against right now. And we're gonna shut this thing down real quick, okay? They said Wemby was gonna be that beast. Hell nah. Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson going out there slowing this man down. Don't look at the box score numbers. That man was having a tough time today. But let's get into it, man. I'm getting off track because I'm just that hyped. First quarter opens up. We see the Knicks just get into some smooth offense. Just get into something smooth, man. It was like, oh, they were off for so long, but it looks like they're fresh, ready to go. Next thing you know, Dylan Harper said, hold on, hold my beer. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you why I'm young, athletic, and I look like a 5-year vet as a rookie, man. And his kid was making crazy shots around the rim, just showing off his athleticism. But this thing would be jockeying back and forth between New York and the Spurs, man. Ultimately, the Spurs would end the first half. With a Justin Champagnie heater. This man was going 5 or 6 for downtown because we're leaving this man wide open. But you know what, man? As I said earlier, we got the coldest man on the court. Third quarter comes along. Who decides to settle us in? We got Jalen Brunson. But we cannot forget Karl Anthony Towns, who is having a monster night as well. Not only on the defensive side, but taking Luke Cornett and Wemby to task, getting downhill and getting some shots up as well. Then we get the fourth quarter, man, when the things are back in the balance. They're back in the balance. Tied up. What's going to happen? 86 apiece. Jalen Brunson, that's what's going to happen, man. He said, I'm going to take you all home. I'm going to take you all home. I'm going to take you all home tonight and show you once again why I am the coldest man on the court. Victor Wembanyama, you can't match in my shoes right now. And that's what Jalen Brunson did, man. And then the Spurs would decide to get all loosey-goosey. They got nervous, man, even though they were getting the calls left and right. And they'd foul and send OG, McCall, and everybody else to the line, man. We closed this thing out, man. We closed it out. We closed it out, man. Knicks win 105-95 in San Antonio. What home court advantage for the San Antonio Spurs? They got none, baby. Coldest man on the court, Jalen Brunson. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Let's get this thing rolling, people. We got the Discord up, live, and rocking. Make sure to call in. I want to hear your takes tonight. CP's on the way. I think we might be getting JD too. So make sure to stay locked into the show, man. Me and CK running on the 1s and 2s right now to get you all activated. Let's go, people. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Share this video, people. Knicks Nation, we up and running. We up and running right now. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, CK. I told you this behind the stage, man. I told you this behind the stage. The Knicks made me way too comfortable. Way too comfortable, man. It's like, I'm so used to like these double-digit wins where it's like it's smooth sailing from quarter to quarter to quarter to quarter. Nah, not tonight. We had to sweat this one out a little bit, man. I was standing the entire time. I know you were doing play-by-play. I know you were sitting, but I was standing the entire time. That's the hell of a game. That's the type of game we saw tonight, man. Crazy. But we got the guy. We got Jalen Brunson to take us home, even though he was getting mauled tonight, man. What did you think of this game?
So, man, I have a lot of thoughts. Good. This is an emotional reaction. You know what I mean? Like we are 3 wins away. 3 wins away. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't us talking about a losing streak in December. This isn't us talking about this person not showing up to the moment for a game against the Grizzlies on a Tuesday night after going on a 2-game losing streak. This is the NBA Finals. and our New York Knicks are on a historic win streak. We go into this stage in San Antonio. They got their cute little color-coded shirts out there for the fans. They're playing TikTok music for our intros, all the jazz that you want to talk about. And like you mentioned, 9 days off. And you want to talk about, will we be rusty? Will we be ready? This team, man, like we are 3 wins away. 3. Like I told myself, I'm like, yo, CK, we still gotta do post game, man. We still gotta. But Alex, I'm at a point where I don't care about a single stat. Win the games. So we're gonna like if you going like not you, but like people out there, we're gonna hear whoever. I don't care. Fill in the blank with your favorite mainstream media name talking about. Oh, Brunson shot 38%, brother. We won Game 1 in San Antonio with all of the odds stacked against us.
All of them,
all
CK.
Of them.
All of them.
All of them. Brunson, I don't care about percentages today. The job got done. At this point, I just need my 3 wins. I just need, if Alvarado goes out and puts up 40, like I need my 3 more wins. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the end game now, Alex. We were saying that about us. I've watched Kobe Bean Bryant on the other side of going for championships on a countless occasions. Rest in peace to Kobe. And being like, while people are celebrating and having a good time, and Kobe stoic as can be after a Game 1 performance. We know one of the most famous GIFs are is the job finished, job's not done. You know that whole GIF, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson. We won by 10 points, Alex. Brunson, I don't think he's cracked a smile yet. We won by 10 points in a game where he wants this title. He knows what this means to the city. He knows what this means for his legs. He knows what the goal is. Eastern Conference Finals, cool. NBA Cup, cool. Season MVP, have it. I'm here for a title. Because talk to me about the last person that brought a title to this city. You can't, because you probably don't know, because we got all these casual mainstream media people talking about what's going on. Jalen Brunson. I want I want my banner for the NBA Cup. I want my Eastern Conference banner. I want my NBA championship banner. And I want my Jalen Brunson statue all in and outside of the Garden by the time this is all said and done.
Well said,
I've
man.
watched. It's so crazy to be on this side of it, man. Brunson did not smile. We're winning the championship. I'm so close to going for the 4. I said 5 before this started. I'm so close to going to get the Broom family again, Alex. I'm so close to bringing the Broom family back.
Bro, I need it at this point. I need it like a fish needs water, just because, and we're going to get into all this, because Dylan Harper, man, phenomenal player for a rookie. That kid was getting on my last nerves, man. The way that we're going to dissect everything tonight, man, but the way that he was playing tonight, he was getting on my last nerves, man. And look, you could be all hyped, but I was just like, ooh, man, I was like, please put me in the game, man. Get somebody to whisper to me like Wemby did to Plumlee and Bismack Biyombo. That's how I felt when I was watching that all unfold, man. That's how I felt. That's how jacked up I was. But yo, man, let's the legacy portion of this is so right. You just see it. Brunson is just so locked in, man. You see it when Shamet was just rammed right into, who was it? Harrison Barnes. You see him hit Brunson's knee. Brunson goes back, comes back in, man. He looks like he's fine. Then you see Luke Cornett step on Brunson's ankle while trying to fight for a rebound. And you're like, is this guy going to be okay, man? Is this guy going to be okay? You see Dylan Harper I saw a man grab a jersey, broad daylight. I'm like, yo, I can see that on the television screen in the 0.2 seconds. How come no one made that call, man? What are we doing here with these shenanigans? So I'm seeing all this, everything stacked against the Knicks today. The refs were stacked. Everything. That's why they got Scott Foster in there, man. The extender. I don't even know why they sent the extender today. There's nothing to extend yet. But hey, he was there, man, giving the Spurs everything they wanted. Foul calls. Even the one that was reversed on Karl-Anthony Towns, that became an offensive foul. I don't even know how that worked. I have no idea how that worked. The decks were stacked against this team. People coming in here, oh, wait until you see Jalen Brunson going to be a foul, man. Where? I ask you all that. Where? That's how I know you don't even watch these games, because you're going to say nonsense like that. All right. But they went out there and they executed, man. This team executed. Not only from Jalen Brunson, we got Towns, Mitch, Alvarado, Shamet. We could go down the list, man. And
Hart,
so let's get into this, man. Before we get into role player of the game, start with the player of the game. Well, let's talk about this entire thing, man, because a lot of players need some praise tonight. Okay. Right. A lot of players need some praise tonight. And I'm going to start with the bench, man. I'm going to start with the bench. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it for the bench. I'm going to start with Karl-Anthony Towns, because that was the matchup that I think was going to be the more marquee one. Was Karl-Anthony Towns going to be guarding Victor Wembanyama tonight? Was Wembanyama going to be guarding Karl-Anthony Towns tonight? And how is that going to look? Everyone's going to be like, that doesn't make sense. Going back and forth. Is that really the way they want to do it? Straight up, that's what they did. That we saw that from the get-go. And even though, Towns starting out this game, phenomenal defensive job. The entire game against Wembanyama, man. Made life hell for him. He could not get to his spots whatsoever. Grown man strength against young man strength. That's what we saw here today. Karl-Anthony Towns prevented Wembanyama from getting to his spots defensively. And you know what? Even some of the fouls that he got, I'm like, course of the game, questionable. They're going to go against Cat most of the time. There's no such thing as 50-50 foul calls with Karl-Anthony Towns, as we know, man, seeing him on this team for the last 2 seasons. But I thought he held his own against Wembanyama, preventing him from getting on the drives, preventing him from posting up, preventing him from getting clean mid-range looks, preventing him from getting good three-point looks at times, man. Karl-Anthony Towns did a hell of a job defensively, so I got to give him credit there. And then offensively, after getting blocked, a clean block by Wembanyama on him once, got past him, and was able to get to the cup and put pressure on the rim to open it up for that offense, man. And look at that, battling on the boards as well. Get 12 boards, 18 points, 7 of 15 from the field. Still efficient, man, knocking down all of his free throws in 34 minutes. Gets you a block as well. Yeah, we didn't get the assist tonight. The Spurs were mucking it up. But Towns' two-way performance tonight cannot go unmentioned. It cannot. Hell of a performance by Towns tonight, my man.
Yeah, confident too. Like the defense on Wembanyama, there was no shred of fear and intimidation of Wembanyama and the abilities that he has and everything we had to hear for the last few days and whatnot. The way that Karl-Anthony Towns took that assignment and grabbed it by the reins, and like Towns was like you said. Again, the stats do not tell a big enough story at all. That's what I'm saying. Like the stats to me today. Like I don't care, because it does not tell the story from what we saw from all of these players we're about to talk about. Field goal percentage for Brunson, I don't care, because Brunson was out there doing his thing. The 18 points, the way he played, Towns looked like he had about 30 points today. And the one stat that I will say that Towns deserves a lot of credit on is that 6 for 21 for Victor Wembanyama, because you mentioned it. And we talked about it a lot in that Eastern Conference Finals, and we gave a lot of praise to Karl-Anthony Towns. We joked about it. We laughed about the fact that we're out here talking about Towns and defense, and we're doing it again because he took the assignment. I'm seeing him fighting through screens and not dying on the screen when Wembanyama's trying to get a switch. He's like, nah, this is my assignment. I'm on this. Mitch got the hand still healing up. I got this. The defense by Karl-Anthony Towns on Wembanyama, like Wembanyama looked like he was the one that was more intimidated. So much so that it looked like you talked about the foul baiting from Brunson that people were worried about. Wembanyama was out there trying to show what he learned from SGA. Like, it was crazy. The way that he was. I want freeze frames on some of the ways that man was contorting his body on some of those plays, because it just looked unnatural. I get he's called an alien and stuff like that, but the way that he was out there baiting and trying to get those damn fouls, it needs to be studied, and it needs to be freeze framed, because he looked ridiculous. And a lot of the times, unfortunately, he did get caught with Karl-Anthony Towns. But man, I just cannot stress enough about how locked in this dude is playing right now. Like, we talk about Brunson and his legacy, but we got to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. The amount of times that he's come so close, the feats that he had to go through, and he kept coming up short, the beating the Jokic's of the world and stuff like that. Now coming over here, and then, is he good enough to be a number 2? Was it worth the picks and blah, 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 or worth the picks, worth the trade or whatever? And now, like, he's just as locked in as we talk about with Jalen Brunson. This means something to him, and to do this in the place that like he said it, in New York, the respect is earned, not given. And right now, at the most important time of the season, he's earning that respect. Huge game from Karl-Anthony Towns. I can't say enough. And this is coming from somebody that has not been the biggest Karl-Anthony Towns fan. He is winning me over
right
in
there
this
with
run all alone. Like this run in itself is winning me over. I'm ready to buy about 3 Towns jerseys.
And I'm right there with you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like the apology letter that everybody's writing to Mikal Bridges, I'm over there on a separate table writing a whole essay to Karl-Anthony Towns. Like,
I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there, right next to you, writing these apology letters, man. I'm right. Look,
I can't
say
enough,
go back, man. People go. Yeah, for sure. People can go back to see what how I felt about Karl-Anthony Towns out in the trade on KFTV, man. And by far, this man, like, I appreciate everything that he's doing right now, man. Appreciate everything he's doing. He has completely changed his game. Has to be highlighted. I don't really think it's being highlighted enough, even by the mainstream media. But that's why you people come here, man, because we're watching these games, all 82. We're watching every single moment. We're breaking it all down. And if you haven't caught on already, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the biggest reason. He was my X factor coming into this series. And if he's going to do this to Wembanyama, this is this series is over, people. Let me tell you that right now. Series is over because Wembanyama, look, 6 of 21 from the field tonight. This is how good Karl-Anthony Towns was good defensively. Wembanyama was 6 of 21 from the field tonight. 2 of 9 from downtown. As CK said, he put on his best SGA costume. 12 of 13 from the free throw line. 12 of 13. That one on Shamet where they're like, oh, he pushed on him. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah. Crazy.
You can't even breathe on the guy. What's going on here? But yet they're going to say Jalen Brunson's, is a masterclass at this, even though he got 4 free throws tonight. Didn't get his first free throw until second, third quarter? Miss me with all that nonsense. Karl-Anthony Towns, phenomenal job tonight, man. Phenomenal job. But I got to get to the bench minutes too, man, because when I'm looking at Brunson getting banged up in that second quarter, I got to give credit to Jose Alvarado, man. Got to give credit to Jose Alvarado for coming in there and keeping the ship afloat. 3 of 6 from the field, man, getting you 7 points, 1 of 3 from downtown, 4 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was a pest tonight, man. Huge. A pest. I thought he was very calm. Look, he struggled trying to get into the paint at times, but I thought he kept his composure and just understood it's not for me right now. Just move the rock, set up, keep moving off ball. I'll get my chances and get my opportunities. I thought he did a really good job, and I have to give him credit because Brunson did go out for some time, just back to the locker room. They had to make sure that he was right before he got back in the game, and throughout courses of this game, in the 11 minutes that Alvarado played, he held it down while Brunson was on the bench to give him enough rest so that way Brunson could come back in the fourth quarter and close this thing out.
Yeah, no, yeah. And the thing is, I feel like Jose has been sneakily pretty solid in the spurt minutes he has gotten in this win streak that we've been on. And today was just like the perfect combination of all that. Like you said, when Brunson was out in the end of the first, I mean, he tried to come back. End of the first and the beginning of the second. He looked poised, you know what I mean? It looked like he was ready for the moment, shot the ball well, shot the ball confidently. Between him and Landry Shamet, which I'm sure we're going to talk about as well. We can even bring Deuce in there too. I just love how they understood the moment, because the one thing I've echoed in my video I dropped today, the one thing I echoed about this team is like, I will yell from the mountaintops that I will take our depth over San Antonio's depth 100%. 1,000 times a week. You know what I mean? And tonight, I feel like those guys showed that in short spurts. Even for Mitchell Robinson, who statistically, you're going to look at him, he didn't have a glaring stat line. I thought he was phenomenal as well in the little bit with dealing what he had to deal with the left hand. So Jose Alvarado to me has been, I feel like he's just incrementally doing so well every time he gets those little bit of minutes. And today he got a little bit more because typically he's like around the 5-minute mark. But today he got 10 minutes, and I thought he was great. I just love how he's just so confident with this shot because that's what we need, especially with that second unit. We need you. The ball's in your hand. Shoot the ball. Don't think about it twice. And Alvarado did great with that. 1 for 3 from 3, but 3 for 6. Crazy bucket where he got the goaltending. That's savvy right there. That's just quick IQ. Yeah, Alvarado was great. And then on top of that, adding some pressure and just making those guards look like they were just all jumbled up. It was a community thing with the guards, but Alvarado was big on that. So yeah, got to give him credit. I feel like he deserves a lot more credit than just tonight, but yes, give him credit for sure.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And look, for Alvarado too, like, yeah, you could say, hey, look, he left Champagny out wide open, but you know what? He also matched a shot for shot with Champagny as well to keep us in that game in that second quarter. Phenomenal job by Alvarado. Keep it going, man. You going along with the bench. Talk about McBride and Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
I thought they had very impactful minutes. It's not going to show up in the stat sheet tonight, man. Tonight was truly a grinded out game, and it was mucked up. It was muddied up. They're not going to get great looking shots. This Spurs team, good defensively. They're going to just circle. They get a lot of rim protection help with Victor Wembanyama out on the floor, so they can stay home on the perimeter, knowing that they have somebody that can easily recover and just block a shot. I mean, just think about when Josh tried to attack Wemby out in transition, gives him a little bump. You think he's off balance. Next thing you know, he just turns around, just blocks a shot cleanly, and then knocks it off the backboard. It's a very tough thing to go against Wemby right now, man. So you're not going to get a lot of rim pressure while he's out there. So you have to figure out other ways. And look, these guys were just making tough shots. McBride was making tough shots. But I thought he was also guarding Harper very well too, just because when he got out there, another guy who could put pressure on the rim. And it felt like everything that he just put up, man, it was just dropping. I mean, Harper went 6 of 10 from the field. But it just felt like everything. It felt like it was a lot more than that, man. It really did. Because it felt like when Harper, I know he had a big run in the second quarter, but it's like, it felt like even in the second half, I'm like, dog, can you just stop? Like, how are you finishing at all these different positions midair? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. But the kid is just very athletic and agile and quick. So you got to give credit for Deuce for slowing him down in the second half. And look, Mitch, I mean, the play that stood out to me is just standing your ground against Wemby to force him to travel. I thought that was just the pinnacle of what Mitchell Robinson offers and why he was so critical coming into tonight's matchup and why the concern was there for breaking the right pinky, right? It's like, is he going to be able to rebound? Is he going to be able to shot block? Is he going to be able to get lobs? And he showed, I can still do all those things, man. Don't worry about me right now. And so he going out there showing that he can still do all that while giving good defensive effort against Wemby tonight. Damn, that if you're between him and Towns, Wemby is going to be in living hell trying to get his shots.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like I feel like I keep bringing this meme, but the kid, the scared straight meme where he wakes up and they're all yelling at him in prison. That's Wembanyama in this series, because when you're done, especially with Karl Anthony Towns stepping up defensively the way he has, now you got to deal with him and Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, Godspeed to Mr. Wembanyama, because he did have 26 points, but we talk about again the 12 or 13 from the free throw line. Take those away, how many points you had. So keep doing your best SGA over there. But I agree with Mitchell Robinson. I feel like it's not going to get enough talk because obviously he could have been better, but I feel like knowing the situation, dealing with everything he's dealt with, I feel like he still played really solid and did a good job. And even if you take the Wembanyama side out of it, you could see that there was instances where even Castle wasn't very comfortable getting to the rim. De'Aaron Fox, who's already hobbling with the bad ankle, he was damn near useless with anything around the paint because of the presence of Mitchell Robinson and the solid defense from the guards and the wing depth. So it's just, that's all we really wanted and needed from Mitchell Robinson, knowing that he would be able to play, dealing with the surgery, with the hand and the surgery situation. I wasn't really expecting him to go off and have like the alleys. When we kept throwing lobs to him, I was getting worried. There was one time where he went up for the putback dunk and we saw him instantly grab at the hand. I was like, no, bro, it's okay. Just go ahead and you go use the left hand. If you can't get the dunk, it's okay. We're not gonna be mad at you. But Mitchell Robinson doesn't know any other way but go, and we saw that today. But no, I feel like barring everything that's going on, I feel like he played really well. And same thing for Deuce. Like to me, because we are in the end game and it is finals time, I ain't worried about percentages and nothing like that. We won the game. Cool. What did you do to impact the game? I thought Deuce McBride did a lot of great stuff to impact this game. Sure, the shot wasn't hitting the way that he had wanted it to, but those two that he did hit, it was some crazy shots, man.
That one off the glass was brother.
You know what I'm saying? He hit the Michael Jordan shrug in the finals. I'm like, we're here, dog. We won the championship. Bro, Deuce just hit the Michael Jordan shrug in the finals. That's it. Wrap it up. Give me my championship.
And I'm pretty sure that was to tie the game to that 3 or something like that. I was like, I said out loud, I was like, yo, sometimes you just need to be lucky, man. Sometimes because that shot was That
That's
was a
what I'm
luck
saying.
shot, man. He called bank.
100%.
He said the bank's open. He said it's
Yep.
way past closing time, but hey, let me cash this check right now. Yo,
100%.
man, craziness. Salute to Knicks Nation. Thank y'all for tuning for another KFTV post game live. The New York Knicks win 105-95. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I see you all in the Discord right now. I see some of the super chats. We're about to get that into a minute, but just had to do a little quick reset so we can get into our player of the game and role player of the game. CK, I don't know about you, man. Maybe you're going to be different from me. But the player of the game for me tonight is none other than Captain Clutch himself, Jalen Brunson. Because good God, man, when we needed answers, he gave us answers tonight. And look at this stat line that he gave us. He gave us 30 points, shooting 12 of 31 from the field, 2 of 9 from downtown. Didn't really have the shot from range going tonight. Still gets to the line, knocks down 4 of 4, got you 3 boards, 2 assists. He had his 4 turnovers tonight, man. Not necessarily great, but you know what? This is once again, I'm going back to this. We're going back to this, man. You can't go by this stat line. You really can't. It was just a mucked up game. Both teams were just like, it was so, you had to fight your way out of the trenches. I mean, Knicks shot 41% from the field. San Antonio shot 36%. 31% from downtown for New York, 26% for the Spurs, man. I mean, this game was just very physical. It was a bloodbath. It was hell or high water when it came to finding shots. So for Jalen Brunson to come through with 30 and in the manner that he did, I mean, in that fourth quarter alone, was just an absolute masterclass. Even before that, in the second quarter, where you're looking for answers after he gets injured, you can see like Knicks are staying in it, but they just need answers, man. Brunson is bringing them back in. But the way that he closed in that fourth quarter, just so surgical. Absolutely surgical, man. As soon as he checked back in with like about 7 minutes to go, he just got straight to work. Point, bucket after bucket after bucket. He finished the fourth quarter with 13 points, man. He led the fourth quarter between both teams. He had 13. Wemby had 11. Brunson went 5 of 9 from the field. Wemby went 3 of 8. Okay?
Yep.
And Brunson went to the free throw line for 2 shots. Only got for the entire night. 1 call for him in that fourth quarter. 1.
Yep.
1. Wemby got to the line 5 times in that fourth quarter. All right? Let that be known to you. So, like, look, the guy went out there and executed at such a high level, man, and just getting the switch, whether it was onto Champagny or whoever, he was just finding anything off of, Castle, anything off of Harper to make sure that he can just get to the spots that he needed to, and even finishing with Wemby in the paint, difficult shots, man. Even with the floaters and the mid range, man, the turnaround mid range, difficult shots to pull this thing through for New York.
Yeah, man. Look, this is what I'm saying. To me, stats out the window, efficiency. I ain't trying to hear that right now. If you want to have stats, you want to talk stats with me, you want to talk efficiency with me, Alex said the best. Those 13 points in the fourth quarter. Let's talk about 5 for 9 in the fourth quarter. 56% from your last year's clutch player of the year. That's all that matters to me, because when it matters, when it's time to put this game away, when we were trailing for the majority of the game and the Knicks went on their crazy run and it looked like the San Antonio Spurs were trying to find their way back in the fourth quarter, have no fear. El Capitan is here. 5 for 9 from the field. Went up by 10. And like I said, we even in the picture for our stats for Jalen Brunson, he was out there working on his emote face with OG Anunoby, and that is what I want to see, because this is business time. It is time to go get something that hasn't been done in damn near 50-something years, and that's get a championship in New York, and Brunson means business. But I will say, with all that being said, I will put an argument here, because I know I see some people in chat and I completely agree. Brunson put this one away, but I will fight back a little bit, and I will say that my player of the game is a guy that we started this show with. I would give it to Karl-Anthony Towns, because of the mere fact that Karl-Anthony Towns, literally every time he was out there, and again, not saying that Brunson didn't, but every time Cat was out there, he was the one pushing us right back into the game. Whether Wembenyama was on the floor, whether it was Cornette, there was always a positive with Karl-Anthony Towns on the floor. This was probably, again, the stats don't tell the story enough. This was one of his more aggressive games that we've seen in this postseason. Again, I know we were below CK, he had 18, but just the way that he was attacking this, Alex said it like this. He was the X factor for Alex because of the reason. Bro, he blew by the defensive player of the year 3 times, 3 times, I think it was.
Yep.
Like he didn't even exist. Like this was probably one of the most, it was one of those games that, you know, when Karl Anthony Towns was out there, I'm like, oh yeah, we about to pull away. Or like for best example, end of the first quarter when Brunson goes out, everyone's in doom and gloom and they're doing the whole dramatic camera of watching Brunson walking in the side. Karl Anthony Towns said, hey, hi, I'm still here, because while Brunson was out, we still went on a run and we chipped away at that lead thanks to Karl Anthony Towns. So to me, I feel like Towns was just like the perfect, if you want to say number 2 or 1B, whatever you want to say, he was in that role perfectly today, that I would even go, just because of the efficiency, I would edge him over, especially with the defense, that he might have even been the 1A today. Brunson did what he was supposed to do to close the game out, but throughout the longevity and the totality of the game, Karl Anthony Towns might have been the MVP of this one. So I'm going to fight back a little bit and say that my MVP for this one, just to give some praise to Karl Anthony Towns, because look at me, I'm a newfound Karl Anthony Towns fan. I got paperwork that I need to sign after this post game. So, but yeah, I would fight and say Karl Anthony Towns is my vote for MVP for this one.
But that's why we're on the show, CK. It's to give differing opinions, so that way we know who you
100%.
think in the chat is the player of the game. And look, I can't disagree with you. He was right there, and I think when we break down these games and we look at it, a lot of it goes down. Did they close them out? Did you get the job done? But yo, I always talk about football. When you got 2 running backs, man, you got your running back that's between the 20s. You know, they can just go out for yard. They can get all the yak that you needed, right, and get you to where you need to be. But then you got your goal line back. Then you got the guy who just can just easily punch it in and be like, guaranteed
Bruiser.
money. You know what I mean? Exactly, the bruiser, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like, that's how I feel like with it. That's exactly how this matchup was. That's exactly how this played out. Towns, between the 20 backs, and you know what? I'm gonna get you everything you need to stay close in this game. Brunson, when the job needed to get done, money was on the table. Brunson was right there to close the damn thing out, man. But hey, let us know in the chat, man. Who do you think was the player of the game? Was it Karl Anthony Towns or was it Jalen Brunson? Let us know who you think was the player of the game tonight. I don't think there's a bad option, but let us know what you think. All right. I think this one also can be controversial too, man. I think role player of the game can also be controversial. There's so many. But I'm gonna let you start off first. And I want to hear who you think the role player is.
Okay. Oh man. I'm stuck between 2 names. You know, I'm gonna go with them because I feel like he was vital when we needed him when we took the lead. Oh man, but I hope you go with the other one. I think you will because it's your guy. So I'm gonna take OG Anunoby because, mind you, this guy had 3 shots at the end of the first half. 2 for 3. I mean, wasn't shooting bad, but he only had 3 shots. So there was that concern, like, is OG gonna, is he gonna be able to find his spot in this? But my prediction going into this game was I just don't see, outside of maybe Keldon Johnson, that's a huge maybe, who in a San Antonio jersey can really mark OG Anunoby. And I feel like OG did not really do himself a service of not going and using his muscles in that first half. But OG, he figured that out in halftime, because in the second half, he was a monster. He went out there, went from that, those measly 3 shots to then 12 on the night, 17 points today in that, very, very crucial in that fourth quarter to start off with. Karl Anthony Towns, my MVP. I feel like the 2 of them went on a run. OG found his confidence. Golly, the jab step with Victor Wembanyama guarding you one-on-one. He hit him with 2 it was Melo-esque, dare I say. Hit him with 2 jabs. This is Victor Wembanyama with a 9-footer. I think it's like a 10-foot wingspan or whatever, if you want, whatever the stat is. 2 jab steps, shoots the 3 with confidence over Wembanyama and drills it. I'm telling you, OG, when he realizes that he can be dominant against everybody and anybody in that San Antonio Spurs jersey, it's going to be nasty. So just for that fourth quarter run alone to help be a part of that run that ended and close this game out in a victory for us, I'm going to give the edge to OG Anunoby as my role player of the game. 3 for 6 from 3, 5 for 12 from the field. Ogugua. Excuse me. Ogugua. Sorry. Ogugua is my role player of the game.
Not a bad option, man. I thought you were going to go with Landry Shamet. I'm going to give him an honorable mention. Landry Shamet's a good one, man. He's an honorable mention. Shamet had a very good outing tonight. 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown. Man was hustling, guarding the perimeter very well. I thought when you need, look, he started off pretty cold, but then he settled right in. I mean, the step back 3 to really put us back in this game.
He's patented at this point. because he does it on a regular now. Like that's his
regular,
move,
man. And it's just so clean.
Every
just
time,
so clean. It's just amazing. And then you see him being found by Cat. I'm pretty sure it was Cat finding him cutting and just getting the easy layup around the bat. Like he is just moving, constantly moving off ball, getting these open look shots, and even man, he is knocking down big, timely threes. That is what Shamet is doing, man. I mean, he had I just can't even give enough credit to Landry Shamet. He's my honorable mention, man. I'm gonna tell you who my role player of the game is, though.
I know
okay,
this
is because you know what, people. Once again, I got to keep telling you all this because a lot of you out there will be like, you can't play him in the starting rotation. You got to switch things up, bench him, do this, do that, do this, do that. Some of you are all in my DMs, be like, what are you talking about? You can't. Stop it. All right, stop it. This is who it is. My guy, Josh Hart. Why? Because the calculators don't matter, people. The calculators don't matter. The eye test, the eye test, the eye test. The family show eye test is what you got to go off of with the energy this man brings on a night-to-night basis. All right? Didn't have a great first half, but you know what? When you took him out, what were you missing? Rebounding. Absolute rebounding. You saw every single guard on San Antonio getting out there, getting second chance opportunities. Who did we need out there with either Mitchell Robinson or Karl-Anthony Towns to limit those second chance opportunities? Josh, family show, Hart. He is the heart and soul of this team. He's so gritty, man. This is why I just don't understand. I don't understand why you don't watch what he's doing out there on the court. Forget the numbers. Forget it. He didn't shoot well tonight, but you got 15 boards out of him.
Yeah. He only didn't shoot well because he was in foul trouble. That's why it's even more impressive to me.
He was in
I
foul
left
trouble
him for you. Yeah, 100%.
6 assists, 15 boards tonight. Four steals, one block. Forget the scoring. You don't need him to all the time. You don't need everyone to knock down shots.
Yeah.
All right. And this is no discredit to Deuce McBride, who everyone wanted to replace him with. But sometimes you need somebody who is gritty. Sometimes you're going to need somebody who puts on the hard hat and says, F it. I'm going to get muddy, man. This team wants to get muddy. They are not going to out-muddy me tonight. All right? Yeah. Stop it. Defense. Put the calculators down, people. 15 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals, 1 block for my guy, Josh Hart. And by the way, if you're also by the numbers, guess what? He was the highest one with a plus 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You got it, Alex. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I get angry.
No, you good. You good. I get it. I get
angry, man, because people want to keep talking about the calculators and all this and the analytics. Man goes out there and plays gritty. All right? Give him his respect.
All right. No, 100%. 100%. Yeah, and we didn't even mention the defense. I felt like he was just, I mean, we did with the steals, but, bro, he was locking down. Him and Towns, man. Like, you know, credit to them. When it's time to get the job done, they're getting the job done. The defense by Josh Hart was just so fun to watch. But like I said, the impressive thing is the fact that he played 7 minutes in the first half and still was out there rebounding like crazy. 15 of those things. And yeah, the 4 steals on top of it. Josh Hart was just doing everything that he needed to do. The only thing that irritated me about Josh Hart is he had himself an open little shot and he said, yeah, no, I'm going to dribble inside and then give it to Jalen Brunson for the grenade. I'm like, Josh, shoot the ball. We trust you. It's okay. If you miss it, we'll take it. You're open. Shoot the ball. But no, Josh Hart played great. Josh, I purposely left him for you for that moment, and you delivered. You delivered.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. So let us know who your role player of the game is tonight, people. Let us know. Is it OG Anunoby? Is it Josh Hart? I don't think you got a lot of wrong answers, man. I don't think you got a lot of wrong answers. But I just want to tell you all this. Put the calculators down. Open up the drawer. Put it away. Put those TI 83s away. Stop playing. Maybe you want to play Snake. Maybe you want to play some Tetris. I don't know what you want to do. Stop with the calculations for a bit. All right. This is basketball. This is basketball. Don't be doing all that Daryl Morey stuff. All right, man. So it's the Knicks Nation. Thank you all for tuning in for another KFTV post-game live. The New York Knicks win 105-95. We up in the series, man. Took away their home court advantage, okay? Took away their home court advantage. They'll play again Friday. Let's take it completely away, man. So that way we're up 2-0 going back to New York and then make them feel like it's hell, man. We got to make them feel like it's hell. It's different. It's different when you're playing against a bunch of grown men, right? New York Knicks are a bunch of grown men on a mission. That's what it is right now. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. Let's get to some of these super chats. But here we go. Hold on one second. How did I miss this? Shout out to Jason Calcanis, man. Shout out to J Cal, man, with the $200 super chat. He says we broke them. Hart 15 rebounds. Brunson MVP. Absolutely, man. That's a 5-star. That's a 5-star super chat right there. Appreciate you, J Cal, for dropping that in there. Let's get to some more super chats before we get to some of the people on the lines, man. Let's see what we got in here. Shout out to G Diaz for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to CB2249. 491 for the $20 super chat. Says first KFD watch party I've been to, and man, oh man, was the building shaking tonight. Shout out to all you guys trying to hold my tears in for the final game, man, but it is hard. Back to SC in the AM, Knicks in 5, man. Bro, I almost broke my ceiling, man. I'm not gonna lie, I jumped so high, almost broke the ceiling. I got low ceilings in the house. They're about 8 feet. So I jumped and I was like, so
you're right there.
No, I'm right there, man. I'm literally right there. I was not lying when I'm saying about to jump through the roof.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out to CL Kendrick with the $5 super chat. It's an old New England home, man. This is what you kind of find out here, man. Low ceilings.
Okay, that's the style. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you kind of find out here. You'll see some with the high ceilings, some with low ceilings, man. It depends on what you find. Shout out to CL Kendrick, man, with the $5 super chat. Says Spurs, how does it feel to lose game 1? Someone's had to go. Brunson Burner Barrage with the 3-0. Knicks are now 12-0. Hell yeah, man. 12-game winning streak. Go New York, go New York, go. Shout out to Just Saying Soul with the C8. Canadian $20. Shout out to you, man, with the Canadian $20. If we get a lead over 12 by half game 2, I'm out the window. Knicks in 4. Tell CK to start prepping his brooms. If they drop game 2, Knicks in 5. This wasn't even our best. All 82 plus 16 wins. Let's family show go. Shout out to Shaman Green for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to RJ for becoming a franchise channel member as well. Shout out to DJ Iota with the $5 super chat. Says going crazy here in Austin. Thank God for Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Afreak NY with the $5 super chat. Here comes the Men in Black. Wipe them haters' memory. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Shout out to BK Jeezy with the $5 super chat. Salute, fellas. Enjoy watching greatness as it's happening. Knicks sweep. Peace. Woo, people saying 4-game. They're saying they're saying get the Roomba ready. They said get the Roomba ready this time around, man. They said get the Roomba ready. Shout out to what was it? D Olive with the $10 super chat. Says Brunson has to be top 5. Shea, Jokic, Brunson, Wemby, Luka. Amen. I mean, Brunson's looking like the best one out on the court right now. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying.
He's the last man. He's one of the last guys standing. He's looking like the best one right now. Shout out to DL for gifting 5 franchise channel memberships. Appreciate you. Shout out to Blue99 with the $5 super chat. Says 3 Mo and Jalen Brunson will be tattooed on my body. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to Bodega too. Man, tattoo parlors are going to be doing. They're going to be so happy, man. You know that, man. New York. Whoo.
From the Larry O'Briens to the Jalen Brunsons. Oh yeah. Tattoo parlors are gonna be in business this summer.
There might not be enough ink for everybody, man. They might be going. They might be on quick retirement. By the way, this thing goes. Shout out to GOT with the $5 super chat. Says KFTV, how we feeling? The team that wins game 1 of the finals wins the series 70% of the time. 3 more, baby. Let's go, man. Shout out to MA007 with the $10 super chat. Says David will slay Goliath. Brunson's greater than Wemby. And shout out to Big Bodega. Understand the assignment and showing up. 3 more. Let's lock in and build off the dub. New channel membership purchase. KFTV gang. Let's go. Shout out to you, MA007. Shout out to New York City B-Ball with the $2 super chat and being a franchise channel member. Says Becky Hammond watching like,
Oh my
yeah, man.
God.
Don't worry. Becky Hammond's gonna want to stay inside.
Did you see when they zoomed in on her jersey that's hung up in San Antonio? I'm like, you would. I'm like, y'all would. No, for sure.
Yeah, man. You know what they like to do, man. CK, since we're on that topic, did you hear the silly intro music that they did for the lineups?
I did. I talked about it in my intro. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure did.
yeah. What we do?
Yeah,
That was
song.
that. I'm like, well, I heard a. I was like, are we? I was like, is the phone open somewhere or something? Like, what's going
That's
on
what
here,
I
man?
thought too. Yeah, me too.
I was like, am I going crazy? That was wildly disrespectful. Wildly disrespectful.
And I hate that I liked it. I hate that I liked it because A, we got the win off of it, so it's like nice try. And B, I'm a petty guy. It's like, yeah, that's something I would do too. Respect. But at the same time, you couldn't get the job done. So bring that music out again on game 2. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Bring out your little baby TikTok music on game 2. Let's see what happens. But yeah, the trolling me though, Nick's hat off. The trolling me was like, damn, well played. All right, for sure.
Hey, shout out to Gamba for helping with the my Men in Black reference. He says Agent J for Jalen, Agent J for Cat. There you go, man. This is why we got Gamba, man. This is where KFTV is top tier, man. We got producer Myra cutting all the film. We got Gamba cutting the graphics and chiming in as well. This is why it's top tier, man. This is why it's top tier, and we appreciate all you for tapping in. Shout out to Kepsteezy with the $5 super chat. Says 3,000 views. We need 3,000 likes. Let's get to one. Let's go 1-0. Let's see. What do we got right now? Oh, man. Oh, CK.
What happened?
We got 4,700 in the chat right now. Shout out to all you. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. We got 4,700 in the chat live rocking with us right now. Appreciate all you. Don't you worry. We got CP. I believe JD's on the way, but I know for sure CP is on the way. So make sure to stay tuned, man. We're breaking it all down. We got
JD better be on the way.
Hey, man. He
Calling
better
him
be.
out.
We got Sheem Robinson with the $5 super chat. Says 12 games in a row. In Jalen, we trust 3 more till this team becomes immortal. Shout out to Hospi with the Canadian $5 super chat. Says, if you're not out the window already, stay inside. I love this team. Yeah, man. Look, I've been out the window. Jake has been out the window. CK's been out the window. I pushed CP a little bit too far, apparently, man. I pushed him a little too far, apparently. But he was like, I was a little too confident with my 5 Knicks in 5 prediction. He was like, I gotta watch some film. He said, I gotta close the door, go back. He shut the window. I was like, really, man? I was like, really? This is what we're doing right now? You said you were out the window, now you're back inside? That's crazy.
So while we were all celebrating, he was up there climbing like Spider-Man back up. That's crazy, man.
No. He didn't even climb back up into the nest, man. He just opened the door. He wiped his feet, walked back in, shut it. He was like, whew. You know how like you get old anxious, like
theatrics. Yeah.
That's kind of what's going on, man. He's like, whew, almost.
Oh man.
All right, man. I can't even believe this is all right. Someone gave a $1 super chat. That is the wildest.
Uh-oh.
Handle I've ever seen in my life. The absolute, and it came with a popcorn thing. That is I can't say that on the show, man. This is not even like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not even like television, like live this is like, we're live, but I'm saying like, we're not even like on a syndicate, like on a network, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't even say that. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Good Lord. People, if you know what I'm talking about in the chat, good God. Yo, hold on one second. We got another one. We got another major super chat. Oh, snap. We got another $200 super chat. Shout out to our guy, Jason Woke, man. Shout out to Jason Woke. He says, hell yeah, I'm hyped. Waited 50 years for this hope and positivity. This is historic. I'll be at all of the games moving forward. Knicks fans unite. Shout out to you, Jason Woke. Appreciate your support as always, my man. All right. Let's get to some calls, man. It's been long enough. Let's get to some calls, man. Let's get to let's hear what the people have to say. Where are we going to start with first? Let's start off with my guy, man, Gio. Knicks Twitter Day champion, Gio, part of the KFTV team, man. Gio, what's going on, bro? How you feel? Gio, are you there? Going once.
Yo, hello.
Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing?
What's good, bro? I have no voice. This is the first game, bro. I don't know. I have no voice. I can't believe what's happening, what I'm witnessing. I'm going to say it again. Jalen Brunson has literally changed my life, bro. This dude, I got dudes texting me throughout the game like, bro, like, this is your favorite player. This is your franchise player. Jalen's not hitting shots. His shots are short. And I'm like, bro, You don't understand. It's not time yet. It's not time. We're not in the clutch yet. Then he turns it up. Now I got people apologizing to me like, oh my God, it's so hard to hate watch this guy, man, because every time we're in the clutch, he just always hits the toughest buckets. I'm like, exactly. Bro, like, I always say, when it is so important to win that first game, punch them in the face in the away team's arena. We did that. Now they're nervous. They got to be nervous, bro.
100%.
Oh my God. I'm going to keep it fast because there's like a billion people waiting to call. But one game, there's so many game-changing moments. That Deuce corner bank three, I don't care if he didn't call it, to end the third quarter. Bro, he hit that shot, and then OG hit those two big threes like to start the fourth. Bro, that changed everything. Boys, I'm hype. Knicks in 4. Hit that line. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Bruce.
We got the energy. Shout out to Gio, man. Shout out to Nick's Twitter champion, Gio, man. Part of the KFTV squad, man. Shout out to Gio, man. Yo, he's saying Knicks in 4. I get it, man. Hyped. And yo, people want to keep this. People love to discredit Brunson, man. Let them keep doing that. They want to do that. I sent out a tweet the other day saying, yo, the Knicks are being overlooked. People are choosing Spurs, this, that. Yeah, I got people retweeting like, I see Knicks fans choosing this. I'm like, bro. People are choosing the Spurs. They're choosing the young team over the Knicks. I know it's still not done. We got to still take it one game at a time. Knicks are up 1-0 in the series right now. We're going to take it one game at a time. We're hyped right now. But CK, you, me, anybody who's been watching this team, we know they're on another level. And honestly, they didn't even click like they were throughout the dominant stretch yet. They haven't really cracked the code yet. But tonight was a good feel to see this is what they like to do? Okay, now you gave us some game film on how you like to play and how you want to play us. Best believe Mike Brown's going back like, all right, guys, let's look at this film right now. Let's see what our opportunities are. They ain't traveling. It's just a game off in between, so they're getting back and straight to it. Let's get to another call, man. Let's get to my guy, King Mott. King Mott, what's happening?
My guys, yo, I'm pumped. That was a hell of a game, man. Your analysis today was spot on. I think I agree with you, Alex. I think player of the game was Brunson. I'm going to go with role player of the game, Towns. He was phenomenal in that third quarter, catching rebounds galore, putting them back in ones. Not going to lie, man, I was very frustrated in the beginning of the game. The refs, I don't know what the refs were seeing tonight. That game was so officiated bad. I even pinged you on, I messaged you on Twitter when Brunson had his jersey being held by Harper and they didn't call anything. I mean, Brunson got beat. Again, man, I don't know how. Nick, we were so grateful for having Brunson on our team, man. This man is magical. Every adjective that you can think of that's a positive adjective, you can give to Brunson. This guy is just. They beat him up, and he keeps going, keeps pushing. I mean, he puts this team on his back relentlessly all the time, man. And I'm just grateful for him to be on the team. And I called in earlier. CP was talking to some gentleman, I don't know his name, earlier today. And my prediction was Knicks in 4. I got a bet on FanDuel, Knicks in 4. And you know what's the pattern too? What's crazy is that the Knicks every game one is very similar, right? Like there's been a pattern of game ones in this entire playoff run where they struggle a bit, but then they end up winning by 10 to 15 points in game one. And then game 2, they come out and they absolutely destroy the team. And I'm thinking that streak is going to continue. I got Knicks going, obviously I got the sweep. I think Knicks is going to come out electric. Want to shout out OG. He played so there was a stat. Brunson and OG scored 25 out of the Knicks' 29 points in the fourth quarter, which was incredible. And can Brunson get some more calls, man? Wemby, I'm so tired of this league already anointing Wemby as the new Michael Jordan. I mean, this guy was getting calls before he even caught the ball. They were calling a foul for him and getting him to the line. I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. Can we even guard this guy? 6 for 21. He had to shoot 12 free throws to get 26 points. Towns was busting was going to work on him. Towns played incredible, just blowing right by him. I was shocked that they had that defense tonight. I was shocked that they didn't do the Wemby on Hart to begin with. So if they want to keep him on Towns with Wemby at the top of the key, I love that matchup for us. I think Towns is going to – I want him to be a little bit more aggressive, Towns, man. I feel like there's some opportunities where he can come up and help JB out a little bit more with a pick and roll. But I feel like sometimes they get a little bit into too much the one-on-one with JB. But that shot, You can't tell me that wasn't an and one shot at the end. And if that was SGA,
100%.
he would have got that call and went to the free throw line. I'm tired of the disrespect that Brunson gets from the free throw line and not getting the call that he should get. But yo, fellas,
100%.
let's go. You guys are doing your thing. KnicksFanTV, let's go. Like I said, Knicks in 4, man. I'm pumped. Let's get this game on Friday night.
Shout out to King Mott, man. Appreciate you for tapping in as always. And the gentleman you were talking about today is Caleb Silver. Shout out to Caleb for joining the show.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. He some good information there gave out today.
Check.
Oh, hold on one second. I think we got the captain. I think we got our captain in the building, CK. I think we got our captain in the building. 1 second.
Active.
There he is. He's activated. He's back.
Mic check.
Back from the watch party.
Are we live?
You're live,
Live
man.
in
You're
full
live and
effect,
direct.
sir.
Hello, fellas. How are we doing today?
How
What's the time?
I'm trying, I called you, man, trying to figure out the sponsor before we started the show, and I was trying to say, "Let's family show go to you," and you're like, "What? What?" And I just hear how crazy it was over at Slate, man.
Oh, it was absolute fandemonium at the #1 watch party for the fans by the fans. Listen, man, I tell you, man, if it ain't a Knicks Fan TV watch party, it's just a gathering. But let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business because you know how I got to open up the show. You know what I'm going to say, Alex? You know what I'm going to say, CK? Do you know what I'm going to say?
I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to let you say it.
It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. Let's go. I told these people during the pregame, when Cap needs to put on the cape, it's over.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. I told y'all number 11 is the chosen one. He gave y'all some time to catch up. He left with the knee injury. He gets his foot stepped on with the ankle injury. And yet and still, and that's what I told wifey. At first I was worried, but then I said, you know what? We've seen him go to the back many times over the course of his career. And he still finishes the game and dominates. We've seen him live go in to the tunnel with a knee and come out and drop 47 on Philly. He gave y'all the knee, he gave y'all the ankle, and still dropped a 30-piece on the road, putting the team on his back when they needed him. That 13-point lead was nothing for Jalen Brunson. Number 11, the captain, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I don't tap in to the conversations around, anyone, is he too small? Forget about it, man. That's just yapping. Because we here in New York, we watch the guy night in and night out deliver. You don't give out nicknames for nothing here in New York. We call him Captain Clutch for a reason. And this guy made some of the most spectacular shots. The scoop layups. How many scoop layups? He can't walk. How many scoop layups off the glass, the angles, and still turn up to speed when he had to turn up to speed on the controller? Come on, man. Are you not entertained? Shout out to Cap, man, for taking us home. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. We knew the rust could play a factor here. You're on the road against a tough, stingy San Antonio defense. They're coming off of a Game 7. It wasn't going to be easy. They cut off a lot of airspace, forced a lot of tough shots. First half, too many turnovers. Second half was a big key. They cut it. They cut the turnovers down. And they were able to execute. And listen, this is the course of this series. This is another game where they've used their grit to win. And now, once they start watching film and figuring out this defense, now the shots are going to start falling. Now you're going to be in trouble. Okay? Now, I'm not saying San Antonio's about to fold, but you're going to be in trouble once this New York Knicks team starts to figure out where the coverages are coming from and finding their advantages. So Cap had to do what he had to do tonight. The defense did what they needed to do the entire game because we knew the shots weren't going to come, but just lock in defensively, and they did just that. I got to give a big shout out to the big bodega, Karl Anthony Towns. Cap, when Jalen had, and Jalen set the tone. He shot the first three and made it, but after that, it was a struggle for him. He was trying to feel it out. I thought he was a little tentative, a little too passive a little bit. Had a couple turnovers, forcing a little to Mitch here and there. But Karl, the Wemby matchup versus Karl, that was my matchup to watch. Karl won that one tonight. I thought he won it tonight. He was aggressive offensively when he needed to. He wasn't afraid of the alien. He took the switches. They got the switches they were looking for. And he took advantage. He was aggressive. Never passive. Yeah, he had a couple moments where it was a little dicey, but for the most part, I thought Karl Anthony Towns was excellent in delivering for us tonight in that fourth quarter. Great job by the big bodega, man. Defensively on Wemby, stayed physical with him. I thought Karl came up big for this team tonight. And like I said, he's going to find his advantages as well. Josh, 3 early fouls. Shots wasn't falling, but Josh's rebounds were major in this game. Major. The 50-50 balls. That's why Josh Hart is here. Gritty. Because I didn't think they did a great job. It was funny because the halftime stat was like they had 11 second chance points, but I didn't see just from watching the game. It didn't look like they did a great job on the boards, especially on the offensive boards. It's very interesting. But defensive rebounding in the second half, third and fourth quarter, Josh was all over it. And Karl, they did a great job securing timely boards for this team. You sprinkling some timely Shamet threes and some timely Shamet shots. He gives you a little bit more wiggle room than Deuce does. Deuce knocked down a couple, but Shamet, he gives you a little bit more wiggle in the offense. He's going to have a big series, and he's going to play major minutes in this series. OG. Again, you're coming up against a tough defense, stingy defense. So they're closing out his airspace. We know when OG puts the ball on the floor, it could get a little bit dicey, but he gritted his way to it. Fought through with a nice scoop layup. The 2 threes that he hit, I think that was I don't remember if that was the third or the fourth. Everything was a blur because Slate was going crazy. We were going crazy.
It was a fourth quarter.
the dog's corner 3. And I was yelling at the screen, like, shoot the 3, shoot the 3. Knocks down a 3. We're going crazy in there. This team just has that will. It's the will factor. Even when Wemby's making his move.
You mean getting to the free throw line?
Yeah. Oh, they got their calls tonight. We didn't get the calls tonight, but we expected it. We knew that. We expected it.
How worse is it going to be in game 2, CP?
Oh, don't let Tony Brothers be in there with the whistle. Man. Don't let Tony Brothers be in there with the whistle tomorrow. You better be. Well, they had Zach Zarber in Secaucus. So does that mean that Tony Brothers is going to be there and we get Zach Zarber at the Garden? Don't let Tony Brothers call that game on Friday night. Because you might as well say it's 6-on-5. Don't let Tony Brothers call that game on Friday night. But they left some calls out there for us. Jalen was tight. They definitely left a couple out there. How about Big Country?
Yeah. Yep.
My guy stepped up, man. I got guys on this team. Yeah, I love the whole team. But, Jalen's my guy. Big Country's my guy. Big Country on Wemby. Big Country on Luke Cornett. Big Country in the second half. How many rebounds did he finish with? I didn't even look at the stat sheet tonight. I was going delirious at Slate. How many rebounds Big Country had?
He had 6.
And in the second half, how many was it? Maybe 5? I felt like he secured more boards in the second half, no?
Let me check right now. I think he did get 5 in the second half. Mitch did get, let's see. Second half, actually, Mitch only got 1 in the second half.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought he got more boards in the second half.
According to NBA.com, he only got one.
Interesting. Either way, I thought his defensive sequence against Wemby in a couple of those moments in the second half was major. I thought it was major.
For sure.
Yeah. So,
Nah.
yeah, that's that, man. That's my whole, game recap, game take. I didn't feel like they were out of it even down 13. Just wait. Just wait for them to keep clawing back. They're too deep. They're too good. They're too resilient. And Jalen is going to be the best player in this series. Even hobbled, they can't stop him.
Therefore, this series is going.
I said 6.
Okay.
Oh, I'm blurry now. I said 6. The wife's planning the parade. I'm running away from all those comments. I keep blocking it out. Like
I see. I told you he went back into the house. Closed that window.
I'm in the window.
Hold on.
I'm in the window.
Oh, man.
I'm in the window. The wife wants to plan out parade outfits.
Give me a chance, chat.
I'm not listening.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm blocked out
sure.
like Mutombo. Blocked out like Robin for a rebound. I'm not hearing it. One game at a time. I'm watching film. I'm watching film.
Oh my God. Okay.
Got to dissect this. See where the coverages is coming from. What is the alien going to bring in game 2? They're going to be desperate Friday. We're going to be ready
100%.
for it.
100%.
I like the way we started the game. I love the way we started. I love the way we started the game. Came out gangbusters. Firing. And the pace was crazy.
Yeah.
Vacillating pace, as Clyde would say. So look, man, we did what we had to do. Let's go get him on Friday. The very worst, you get to split, but I'm not content with just that. So let's go get him on Friday, man, and see what it is. I mean, does it change your predictions? CK, with Al, does it change your predictions?
Oh, it's going according to my script. I said Knicks take 1. We it's going to be close because as we talk about, the officiating is going to be fun on Friday. So there's a possibility Spurs squeak through, and then I think Knicks going to run and give me Knicks in 5, man.
Yeah,
okay.
I said Knicks in 5.
Al, you've been saying Knicks in 5. You've been saying Knicks in 5.
I've been saying, look, man, if they get game 2 with all the nonsense that the refs will throw out,
that's it.
I told CK, get the Roomba ready.
Yeah,
we don't even need Roombas. We need Roombas at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I thought the defense was solid outside of the Champagne getting away with murder and closing the half well. I thought he closed the half well,
but he cooled off.
He did. I expected.
You know what
they
did though?
That.
Yeah.
But they also didn't leave him wide open like they did in the first half.
Adjusted.
Because they saw that they're like,
I expected the adjustment and the closeouts.
Yeah. And thank God, because because he could have kept going, he could have easily kept going, but he saw somebody in his face, so he was like he had to quickly put up a shot. And you see, once he has to, if he can't get into like a full rhythm, they are hit. Those are bricks, brother.
Yeah, he almost took that backboard off, man.
Bricks.
I was like, sheesh.
Bricks. If it's not from, I would like to see. We should probably check cleaning the glass. I'm sure he's much more prolific from the corners than anywhere else above the break.
Maybe.
So that's what I was thinking. I was like, if he's shooting anything else outside the corners, he's gonna brick badly, and he did. So that was great to see. Well, let's take a look at Vassell. My guy Vassell went 1 for 6. Overall they shot 26% from 3, 36% from the field. It's a great job by the Knicks. Knicks conversely 31% from 3. Who do I expect to be more efficient over the course of the series? It's the Knicks. It's the Knicks. Yep. Towns missed his 2. Josh, you never know, but tonight he was 3. McCall didn't shoot any, and Brunson was 2 for 9. Shamet had it 3 for 6. Deuce went 2 for 6. Clarkson, his threes you can almost guarantee a brick because he's an inside guy now, right? Like when he took that 3, I said that's all. That's not your shot. Don't shoot that no more. Don't shoot that no more. Anytime I see a Clarkson 3, I'm like, bro, don't shoot that no more. That's not you anymore. That's not who you are.
You sound like Patrick Ewing. You practice that shot?
Step back one-legged. Yeah.
Right. That was the first shot he hit or took after coming off the bench.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought Jose had a good game.
I do too. Yeah,
I thought Jose played well. 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 4 boards. I thought he did a good job of just pacing the offense well, just playing fast. So, and you know, he was looking for Carl. He was trying to get Carl established. He took the threes when he had to take them, not when he knew, not just out of the offense. I didn't think maybe one shot that was kind of like, we don't really need that. But overall, I thought Jose had a good floor game tonight. What'd you guys think? Did you guys talk about Jose? What'd you think?
We did.
Oh, yeah, we talked about Jose. I thought he had a very good floor game. I thought even his offense was impactful. And when you talk about Brunson missing some time, he held that ship down, man. He held it down gratefully because, look, you don't know when Brunson's going to get back. And I thought he gave you enough offense, and I thought he gave you enough rim pressure in this instance where you had to keep it honest defensively. So they weren't going to like dag off him or just try to shade over and help somebody else. So, and I thought he worked the pick and roll, the 2-man game with Towns very well, man, giving Towns a lot of good opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah. Carl was
he was great, man. That's why I argue he was my MVP. We understand, Brunson closed it out, but it's the fact that Carl throughout the entirety of this game just comfortable, and then the two-way of the way he played today, not just the offense. He was locking up Wemby the entire game. But Carl was great.
The rebound that he had over, I believe it was Fox late in that game. Or was it?
Oh,
it might have been early in the fourth. That rebound that
they
they had over Fox, and he got the and 1-4. Slate went crazy. I think at that point they were chipping into the lead, and just playing ferocious, man. Whether it's against Wemby or the mismatches on the guards, he was great. I thought he was great tonight, and he battled. And it's like the last caller said, there was still more left on the bone for Carl. So that's what I mean, that you win a game where, you could say in crunch time they played well enough to win, but they still have so much to go in terms of playing better against his team. It's just like Cleveland game 1.
Yeah,
it's like he gritted his way to a 22-point loss. 22-point deficit to win. Yeah. You down 13. You come back to win. You shoot 31% from 3. That's a big win for the Knicks, man.
Massive win, man. To take game 1 on the road after being off for about 8 to 9 days. And then, look, San Antonio came, they were hyped. They were ready. They came out. They punched. It wasn't like they were ready to keel over, man. They gave it a really good shot. I won't say it was their best shot, but they gave it a really good shot. But, at the end, New York just showed them something that they haven't really seen just quite yet, which is we're going to match the physicality. Even with, for God's sakes, man, we saw Dylan Harper grab Brunson's jersey blatantly. And if you're going to be playing like that, I'm like, all right, man, gauntlets are off at that point.
No call. That was embarrassing, bro. Everybody saw it.
Everybody. Bro, I was like, in the 2.2 seconds, I was like, did he just really pull the jersey? And there was no call on that? But yet when Shamet just barely touches Wemby, it's like, Wemby's just like, foul. Wild. I don't know, man. The Knicks gave it a really good. Knicks even play their best basketball, as we've all been saying. Yeah. That's the thing. They haven't played their best basketball in this one.
Neither did we.
There's a higher ceiling to what this team could potentially do.
That's exactly right. So, we got a couple of super chats in the building. Let's salute to them right now. Hang on. Shout out to Kane Marco. He was in the building tonight at Slate. He said Slate was turned all the way up. I had to go out and watch the last few minutes in my car. I couldn't take all those folks around me. Anyway, my brothers, we are 3 wins away from immortality. Jalen is the prince that was promised. To my Game of Thrones folks. Kane hit it right on the head, man. I've been thinking about that, and I continue to say, man, he is the chosen one. Jalen is going to take us home. And Kane finishes says, and his time is upon us. Knicks in 4. Shout out to Kane Marco, man. Always appreciate you. Slate was turned to the max. Shout out to Edward Rodriguez, fellas, $100 super chat. Said, did you guys see how Jalen Brunson looked when he walked out to the locker room after the game ended? He's never been so locked in. Mike Brown is 3 wins away from elevating his coaching career. Shout out to the medical staff. Knicks in 5 trying to get into the members lounge. Okay, we still need to we still owe the people a tutorial on everything Discord, but we appreciate the super chat, Edward. I mean, how about when he went to the locker room when he first had the banged up knee? I'm like, is this a meniscus? Is this an MCL?
I don't know if you saw, but he was bleeding from the knee.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they zoomed in on the broadcast. You could see some blood coming through. Like, I was like, word? Yo, he was gutting that thing out, man. The ankle one was what scared me the most because, like, Cornette's a heavy dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big dude. I was like, yo, don't, please, not this. And when he grabbed it and he came up furious, I was like, whoa.
Yo, he battled, man. He battled. And for a good chunk, he had to play facilitator. He was running the offense and just doing everything that he could. And then the shots. The shots were just, I mean, but run the Brunson highlights, man. The shots were just absolutely insane that he hit. I don't care. He went 12 for 31 tonight, 2 of 9 from field.
I don't
Clutch.
care. Yeah.
Clutch.
5 for 9 from the field in the fourth quarter. That's what matters. That's what matters. I don't care about all that other stuff, man. We are 3 wins away, man. The efficiency right now, man, just get wins. Just get wins.
That's all that
5
matters.
for 9 in the fourth quarter. That's all I care about right now, man. But yeah, no, to the super chats point, I said it at the top, and I'm so glad that he is so locked, man. We won by 10 points. No celebrating. No smiles. No good times. He went immediately right to the ref. He was on the same energy. My captain is ready for a title, man. This is it, man. This is it. This is it.
Puts on the footwork clinic. Oh my God, man.
What was it? What were they saying? Carter Bryant was gonna be the guy to do it now? Good Lord.
Yeah. Man. Nah. When he
look at that, he went on against the triple T, man. Yeah, man. Look, man.
Tween, pull up. Got him, Champagne. And Champagne was talking spicy in the first half, too. Look at that. Look at that scoop layup right there, bro. Are you kidding me? Bro, that was literally on the move. On the move. Oh, that one right there.
That's what I'm saying. All of them.
Yeah. Slate went crazy with the little up and under. Slate went crazy in that. Look at the footwork. Look at the footwork.
This one.
Oh, my goodness.
No foul.
Oh, my God.
No foul.
Bro.
Oh, man.
Talk about activated. This is what we mean when we talk about experience and clutch play. He will be the best player in this series because when you need a go-to guy, it's gonna be Jalen, man. I'm not saying Wemby can't do it. It's not his time right now. It's gonna be Jalen, man. A go-to bucket. They know what they're gonna do in crunch time. Give it to number 11 and get the hell out the way.
Bro, what do you have, like 8 straight points in that fourth quarter? Like, what's it? As soon as you check back in with like 7.5, it was like bucket. I was like, whoa. I was, man, this
Give
guy.
it to 11 to take us home. Now, rest of the series, look, everybody might get into the efficiency. They'll find their spots. But this was a night just like Cleveland. And in the Cleveland game, yes, McCall had big shots, so did Shamet. But it's the Brunson, I think it was 8 straight points, 9 straight points that kicked off the comeback. So there we go. Yo, we got 5,000 people on the check-in, man. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. It is 1 o'clock in the morning here in New York, and the number one show for the fans, by the fans, is on and popping, man. Salute to you guys, man. Throw your cities, throw your country, throw your state in the chat. Let us know where you guys are checking in from. And we got a crazy list of people on the Discord. Al, did we get to Shabiz from LI? Did we get to Shabiz?
We didn't get to Shabiz. We haven't. Before we even get to Shabiz in a second.
Yeah.
We still have to do key stats of the night. We still
All right,
have
let's get to it.
we haven't done a lot of stuff yet. But whatever. What do you want to do, man? We want to go to Shabiz? We want to get to take a few more calls before we get in
Let's
there.
take some
What do you
calls
want
and we'll get to his stats. So let's take some calls and get to his stats. So let's get to Shabiz and then we'll go to Grabba, then we'll get to his stats. So Shabiz, go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yo, what's up? You guys got me?
Yes, rapid fire. We got a ton of calls. Rapid fire. man.
Absolutely,
One shot,
rapid.
pass the mic.
Rapid fire, rapid fire. Great night. I've been saying for like a week and a half now, we are the team to beat. We are the team to beat. We are the one on an 11 game run, now 12. We are the one to beat. So I've been a diapers fan before, CP. I've been a diapers fan before, but the diapers are off in this finals. And Cat had a great game. Cat's minutes were great. I thought he kept us in it for a while there. But in the fourth quarter, it was OG with the barrage. The 3 in Wemby safe, I went nuts. I went nuts in my house by myself. Then it was JB. And on the defensive side with the rebounds and the defense and the steals, Josh Hart. I thought Josh Hart kept us in that game for a while there on the defense combined with JB.
I thought Hart was amazing, man. I thought he
He
was
really
amazing.
was.
Look, 15 boards. 15. Only
Let's
2
go.
offensive rebounds. Josh Hart was ending possessions. That's a good defense. We need to stop. San Antonio, especially with their guards, are good rebounders.
That was JB, Josh, and OG in that fourth quarter were unreal.
Yes.
Took us home. And of course, the captain. Everyone's better than Brunson, so you need to be better than Brunson. So thank you guys for letting me on. And don't worry, CP, I'll call back again.
Anytime, man. Call back anytime, man. Call back anytime. Grabba on the Discord. One shot. Pass the mic, please.
I'm in the spot.
Yes, sir. You're in the spot, sir. How are you, sir?
Man, you already know how I am, man. I'm good, man. I told you, see, boy, I said, man, Knicks in 5, man. We about to get the Roombas out. Family show them brooms. You bringing the Roombas out, man. I said Knicks in 5. I was being generous for real. I ain't gonna lie. All the way out the window. I'm Swanton bombing out the window. What is they talking about? I'm out here, man. You see my boy? You see my boy 32, Big Bodega? You see my boy 32, Big Bodega? What are we talking about? Had Wemby in hell. Trying to ISO my boy. What are you doing? Give me that. JB in the clutch. Show me you want it. Getting an offensive rebound, tipping it out, relocating back to the corner, hitting a big 3. Mike Breen with the bang. Show me you want it. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm gotta get these brooms out, man. Next and 4, man. I was being generous, man. I'm out the window. Swanton bomb at 32, Big Bodega, JB, OG. Come on, man. It's for the town. It's for the city. I'm out of here, man.
On the Discord, he said he doing a Jeff Hardy, fellas. He's out of there. He's out of there. Jeff Hardy style. Don't ever try to play us, man. All these analysts, and you know who I'm about to get at, because I'm gonna see him in summer league. I've been working with him for the last 3 years. My guy Bobby Marks. Marks. Bobby, what's going on with you, man? He had Spurs in 5. Bobby, what are you doing? I can't believe it. He had Philly. What do you have? Philly at what? 6, 7? Oh, I said Bobby. What are you talking about? He had Philly in 6. Bobby Marks, man. We gonna bring him to the stage. His time is gonna come. That's my guy.
Need that.
Yeah. Salute, man. We got a $50 super chat from the KFTV resident DJ Eric L. Beat says, shouts to OG and Cat for stabilizing the Knicks through the game, especially in that third quarter. Fourth quarter, OG massive 8 points and then a master class. Finished by Brunson. Slate was upside down, especially in that fourth. 13 down, 3 to go. Gamba, you got the footage from Slate. I haven't even looked at my phone, man. We've been inundated with messages and footage. I've been trying to just stay in the moment, watch the game, and just vibe with the people at Slate. I haven't even looked at my phone at all the footage that was captured. But if you see any stories or anything like that, go ahead and throw it up. Maybe check. I don't know, Eric, if you posted any stories, just to give the people an idea what was going on at the KFTV watch party. It was absolutely fandemonium in there. it was just crazy, man. It was a crazy night. So shout out to everybody who pulled up. Okay. Whoa! Did we just missed this one or it came in? Chat, yo, Sundoggy moving like a stealth ninja, man. Bang, 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 bang. Shout out to Sundoggy 8, fellas. $100 super chat says so proud of the resilience of this team. Gritty. Shout out to Sundoggy 8, man. Absolutely gritty, man. Salute. All right, Al, let's get to our key stats of the night, man.
All right, let's get to key stats of the night. Brought to you by Prize Picks. So let's look at this thing, man. My favorite thing about this game, guys, Knicks won this one 105-95. That's my favorite part about it. With what was it? We had 10 lead changes. 10 lead changes in this one. Knicks with their largest lead 10. Spurs have 14. Let's talk about this. So when it comes to the rebounding battle, Knicks lost this one, man, 54-49. Wemby was just on the boards, and I mean, all those guards was crashing like there was no tomorrow. No Josh Hart really in that first half, kind of gave him the runway to do so, but Knicks were able to clean that up as the game went on. Knicks would win the assist battle 20-16. They would also win the steal battle 8-4. Tie when it came to the block battle 4 apiece, but they did win the turnover battle. Knicks only had 8 to the Spurs 13. Then when you get to the shooting numbers, this is going to be the critical factor in why the Knicks were able to win this one. Knicks shot 42% from the field as the Spurs shot 36. Knicks shot 31% from downtown as the Spurs shot 26. And then from the free throw line, Knicks shot 89% from the charity stripe as the Spurs shot 80. Now, when we look at the hustle stats, you know, Spurs did win the fast break points battle. They won 15-12, so not a massive win for them over there, but still they won that category nonetheless. Second chance opportunities and points in the paint is where the Knicks came alive. Knicks won that one 23-14 for second chance opportunities, and then points in the paint, Knicks won that one 50-42 as well. So with all that said, CK, I'll start off with you, CP. What's your key stat of the night?
You know what? I didn't even get a chance to take a look at this. How did they lost the rebounding battle, but what did it look like in the second half? I just felt like the Knicks were a better rebounding team in the second half.
So let's see.
Take a look at the stats. Yeah, filter it by if you go to the box score. Just filter it by second half. I'm kind of curious.
No, we lost.
Yeah, in the second half?
22-28 in the second half.
Wow. Well, either way.
Yeah.
Whether the numbers back it up or not, I just thought their rebounds were timely, man, especially from Josh. I just thought it was timely, man. Ending those possessions was key when you're going up against an active and athletic rebounding team. Josh rebounded ferociously tonight. That is what you call impact a game. That is what you call being a servant. That is what you call, hey, we're trying to win a championship. Everybody lock in and do your job. So I'm going with the boards. That was my thing, man. They lost it on the cumulative stats. I just thought the boards were timely tonight. And they got them.
Yeah.
Where you going with CK?
That's easy for me, man. Turnovers. We had 8 as a team, as you mentioned. We won that battle 8-13. How many did we have in the first half? You want to take a wild guess?
8.
We had 7 in the first half. So that means we only turned the ball over 1 time in the second half, meaning that is exactly what you're supposed to do in a game when we're trying to get back into it. You stop the turnovers, and the Knicks did just that, 8-13 in the turnover battle. I think that's huge. It was a big part of giving ourselves a chance to get back into it and do what we did and get this victory in San Antonio. So I'm going with the turnovers.
Okay. So you're going with the turnovers. CP's going with the rebounding. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with second chance opportunities, guys. I felt like that was very critical. And look, Towns was a big part of that, just getting some boards and putting it back up. I know Brunson had one earlier in the first half, but I felt like in this game where scoring was just at an all-time limited experience for both teams, you need every inch of 50-50 hustle possible to stay in this one. And I think the second chance opportunities is the biggest key factor in their victory tonight. So I'm going to go with the second chance opportunities. CP's going with the rebounding. And then CK, you went with the turnovers, right? The limited turnovers. So that's our key stats of the night. Brought to you by none other than Prize Picks. And people, Prize Picks is back in New York. And you know what that means, right? That means you got to go create your lineups and go see if you could put your sports knowledge to the test and see if you can go out there and win some cash, okay? Look, when it comes to Prize Picks, it's easy, it's simple. All you got to do is just create a lineup of 2 to 6 players and choose any stat projection by going more or less. So look, if it's the NBA, you could do more or less from points, rebounds, assists, a combination of 2 or the 3. It's just that simple. And the other cool thing is when you're creating lineups of 2 to 6 players, it doesn't have to be strictly from players from the NBA or one sport in general. You can mix and match across all sports: baseball, hockey, basketball, anything you're interested in, and all you got to do is just choose more or less. Put your sports knowledge to the test and see what happens, all right? And like I said, Prize Picks is back. It's back in New York. It's available in all 50 states. And the cool thing about Prize Picks now is that they're giving you early payouts. So if your player is off to a hot start, you know, you can just cash out early and get your winnings early. So makes it that simple. So don't miss out, man. Download the Prize Picks app today and use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's right. That's the other cool thing about Prize Picks. So if you put in the promo code KFTV after you download the app, you get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. So Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Let's go. Testing. Somebody listen to my audio. How's my audio? All of my producers in the chat. TM, let me know how my audio sounds. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Testing the audio, testing the microphone. Let me know how my audio sounds. I love the studio setup, so I'm going with the snowball. We got over 4,000 people in here at 1 a.m. in the morning. Number one show for the fans by the fans. We here. Check 1. The rhyme animal Chuck D was in Slate tonight. It was such a vibe.
What was it like, man? Was it an absolute zoo?
It was a zoo, but like in like a comfortable, good way. It was like you were in a big ass living room with all your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would describe it. Like the way everybody was just kind of gathered around, and there's screens everywhere, but the main attraction is the theater screen. But there's screens by the bar upstairs. Upstairs is down. For this journey and been there and sleep, it just makes it 10 times better. You know, it just makes it 10 times better. So everybody just had a great time, and obviously they started off well, and then they came down, then they came back, then they down 13. So cardiac, right? You got a cardiac Nick affair at Slate, and then Jalen Brunson takes you home. So, all right, hold on. Now this ain't audio's gone. Hold on. Hang on. You go. Hang on.
All right. Woo.
Hang on.
So CP's working on his audio as we're trying to get him back and right back and situated. Let's get to a couple more calls, man. See, all right. So let's get to there you go. Oh, no, I can't hear you now. What happened?
Nope.
Man.
This is what we call a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Check. How we doing? Check 1.
There you go.
Am I good now?
You're good now.
Am I good?
You're choppy.
Now you're choppy.
You're choppy.
God, what the hell is up with this thing?
That snowball looked like Something out of Star Wars though. I haven't seen it in black before.
Yeah, it's old school. Hold on. Check.
There it is.
Good now?
We can hear you.
Is it
Still
static?
choppy, still, but we can hear you. Yeah, the static.
Yeah, but I can't be choppy, man. We gotta have a good show. Hang on.
Chat
No.
talking about call back anytime.
Yeah. They talking about. Hang on, they call back any time to me. Hang on. All right, how about
Yes,
now? Check
every
1,
time.
check 2.
Do you have a phone near you or something?
Nah. Oh yeah, I do actually. I do. That could be it. You're right. How about now?
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yo, it's the damn the feds is listening, man.
Yeah.
The feds is watching. There
Nah,
is.
that
Am I
really
good?
was.
Am I
that
good
was
You're
it.
now?
perfect. You're perfect
Yeah,
and
you
crispy
sound-
now.
Oh, it's literally my jack. I got the new Galaxy.
Woof. Samsung, man. I guess.
Yo, the feds had my
Hey,
joint
not too much
tapped.
out.
Well, at least we know what's going on, and at least
Can
I
you
know how
imagine
I
they're-
gotta move.
they're down there in DC right now. They're like, all right.
Myra,
Yeah.
just cut this out of the pod when we post the pod. Cut this part out on the pod. Yo, it was my damn phone, man. That's why they tell you don't put the phone up to your ear, right? Use Bluetooth. Don't use speakerphone. That's what I use. I use speakerphone.
That's
I
what I
don't put
do.
the phone up to
You,
my ear
me
like
too.
that.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Interference. So I'm good now. I'm good. Crystal clear.
Yeah, you're good.
Crystal
You're
clear,
crispy.
man.
I literally have my phone right here, right next to the mic.
Mm.
It's a
And the
rookie
whole
move,
thing-
man. You know better than that.
Nah, you're right. You definitely right on that. All right, so real quick, rapid fire on Slate. Yo, it was a great time. It was an absolute great time. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal, Chuck D. I just felt like all the regulars being there and going through it together, a cardiac Nick moment. You know, the Mellow Mikes, the Chuck D's of the world, man. Everybody that was there, Ron Hansley, everybody that was there. And it was packed, you know? But it was packed in a good way. Like everybody was there to have a good time, and we're all there for a common cause. So, you know, it was definitely our highest attended event since 4040. It's definitely our highest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, would you
our
say the
highest
roof-
attended
would the roof-
event since?
Did the roof pop off like
Yeah.
game one of the Cavs at 4040?
Close to it. Yeah, but you showing the summer stage at Central Park. So, all right, man. We'll let Gamba go to bed because I don't know what the hell he's showing. He's showing summer stage at Central Park. But anyway, was it that loud? Yeah. It was loud, man. It was loud, man. It was loud. So yeah, shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. All right, let's get to the phones, man. STG Nick, STG, rapid fire. Let's go.
Rapid fire, yeah. Obviously, amazing win, up 1-0 in the finals. We took home court, and I didn't even think we played anywhere near our best game. Wanted to give a quick shout out to guys that kept us in the game. How about Alvarado and his limited minutes? I thought Alvarado gave a great spark, especially in that second quarter. Another player too that I thought was solid, and their minutes, especially there in that fourth quarter. OG Anunoby, big threes, 8 points in the fourth quarter, and then they just kept it close enough for Captain Clutch to take us home. I knew as long as we kept it within 5 with 7-8 minutes to go, I thought we were in good standing. They just lacked the closer that we have, and they lacked the experience. Great win. Hopefully we can keep it going. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this disastrous ticket situation that's going on right now with these guys. It continues to happen. They will not give any information. Hopefully we can get more information soon. I know you guys probably saw the spike after this win. They got to come out with more information regarding.
Where was the spike? Spike on the secondary market?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's literally it's up to like 7 bands right now.
Woo, to get in?
To get in the building.
Wow.
And that they refuse to drop any information about it. It's just been a disaster on that stand. But we'll still be in the place though on Monday, but they gotta have some information about this.
I mean, at this point, you gotta think they're probably going game by game with this, man.
Definitely. I'll text you tomorrow, I'll get more information. I'm trying every day.
They're probably waiting to see what happens outside of San Antonio, because if they go up 2-0, hey, listen. Hey, we brought Caleb Silver. This is why y'all got to tap in and do your research and do your homework. They lost $20 million last year. Yeah. They lost 20 million bands last year. Could you believe it? You can't believe it, can you? Because you're looking at Madison Square Garden, you're looking at glitz and glamour, you're looking at all of that. They lost $20 million. They're trying to catch up. Now is the time to catch up.
That's a hell of a way to catch up.
I mean, bro,
Crazy.
like you're losing games on the TV deal. The merch sales don't all go to you. It's split up, right?
Yep.
The NBA's getting a lot of that. Playoff time is when they try to cash out. And then the next year, because the team is so good, you up the season ticket rates and the ticket prices. You got to increase the gate. I'm not justifying it. I'm just telling you. If you lost all that money, you lost all that money. Listen, you gonna try to get to it.
Yeah.
So
sure.
is MSG taking IOUs right now? Because 7 bands.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Damn.
man. That's nuts. That's nuts, man.
That's a mortgage payment.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. We got y'all at the watch party. I gotta tell you. Hey, listen. Hey, it's the closest thing to get to MSG, man. We got the rally towels. We do the defense chants. Eric L. Beats, he got the opening little like the little Kentucky Derby bugle, like we got all of that. We got everything you need at the KFTV watch party experience. That's what I told y'all, man.
This is all.
We
this is
got
all
y'all,
fact,
man. Yeah,
My boy showed up, man. My boy showed up to the watch party tonight.
yeah. What he say? Did he give you a review?
I haven't. He's probably trying to get home right now, man. He's probably long gone. I'm just like how excited he is. But nah, he's hyped, man. He's been to every single watch party. He loves going to the KFTV.
Yeah.
So he always has a good time. Shout out to my guy Derek, man. Shout out to my guy Derek. Just always pulling up, man. Always showing support. Tunes into the channel too, man. So shout out to Derek, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
for sure. And we had a good pregame show today. We did a pregame panel. It was me, wifey, JD, and shout out to our friend Ben Lyons. We had a great pregame panel, just breaking down the series and some of our early thoughts. So yeah, it was good. It was good. We're planning to do the pregame, the little pregame panel before each watch party as well. So
Nice.
far tonight was good. But yeah, as STG said, clearly they're waiting. They're waiting to gauge the market. I can't think of anything else. Why else will they be waiting to keep the fans out? So, I saw the prices, the early prices. I'd be very surprised if those are the same prices when they drop it for Wednesday. Not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same.
All those celebrities they're gonna let in too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is why CK said, "Why we outside?"
Yeah, I heard it
100%.
was like 60,000 people outside the Garden tonight. Insane, absolutely insane. So, salute. All right, man. Let's run through rapid fire. The rest of the phones. The Knicksfix was in the building. Garden report for the Knicksfix. Rapid fire. Let's go.
CP, Alex, CK, what up, fellas?
How you doing?
What up, dude?
Yo, energy inside of the Spurs arena was electric. It was the entire row was all Knicks fans. Like when I walked in there, you got the purple, you got the teal, you got the yellow, and then you just see a sea of blue, just blue Knicks fans. Yo, lost my voice, but anyway, man, a couple things as to why we won this game. In the first quarter, they basically eliminated Josh. Right, too much foul trouble. The refs took him out the game. They didn't call any fouls for JB, and you could see like JB's like intent, like on that bench, he was lit up, like he knew he attacked that third quarter. When he hit that step back three, and I think the score was 97-95 to put us over the top. We were down one, bro. The Knicks fans in that arena just erupted, man. Like it's electric, man. I mean, I wore the Mitchie jersey tonight, and I think. He showed you why he's a key card to shutting Wemby down. So yeah, fellas, I think actually this was the harder one to get. I think we actually will take game 2. I'll be in the building for that one too. CP, let me know if you're going to that one.
Okay. All right, man. Salute to the Knicks
All right.
Fix. Stay up. Be safe out there in the Alamo, man. They might be a
Stay
little
up, fellas.
Yeah, man. Knicks Fix on the Discord. Salute. Shout out to Tody's Vintage $5 Super Chats. Great composer. We didn't play well and still won. Best is yet to come. Friday's our future. Brunson the closer, a.k.a. Ring Me. Let's go. But
Do not let us win game 2.
Yeah, no
If
cat.
they
no
let
rings,
us win game 2, that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah. Al, did we get
That's it.
CB? Did we get CB 22491? $20 Super Chat?
CB22. How far is that up? Because right now I'm left off at David Bailey
Okay, David Bailey.
with a $10 super chat.
Okay. Okay, shout out to David Bailey, man. Salute to David Bailey. Shout out to Sauce 4316 $5 super chat says the bodega was elite tonight. Held Wemby to 28%. He is cementing his legacy as a New York Knick. Don't want to ever hear he is soft again. Knicks in 4. Timothy Dancer $5 super chat says Cat and Captain Clutch and Hart won this game tonight. Wearing my KFTV Mitch revenge shirt for game 2. I'm seeing a sweep, fellas. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out Cool Vids, man. $5 super chats. Is not gonna lie. Mike Brown nearly sold this game by taking Mitch out. His impact is undeniable. When will the staff realize that? But go New York, go New York, go. Well, it's a tough call because you want to get Carl in there. You know, I was wondering that because Mitch was playing well, but so was Carl. So at what point, you know, do you make the switch? And, you know, do you take the chance with Mitch out there? He gets a rebound, he gets fouled, and then, you know, he playing the. It's a hard call. It's a hard call. But give credit. Both of them had their bright moments in this game. So I thought they both contributed to winning, and the Knicks got the win tonight. You know what I mean, fellas? What do you think? Did you think about that when he took Mitch out for Carl?
Yeah, I thought in the fourth quarter, like there was a good case to leave Mitch in just for defensive purposes, but I kind of get it too because you leave Mitch out there, you hack a Mitch, you pull it down and put, you know, the Spurs right back in the game where you always talk about this, CP, like putting Mitch in early so that way you can just kind of stop the hack of Mitch and just take the Knicks offense out of rhythm. I think in this case, the reason why you put Towns back in there is because of the offensive threat. You just got to guard more guys offensively than having Mitch out there.
Yeah. I thought Big Country still had a great night tonight, and you guys saw when he missed the dunk and he's shaking his pinky.
He's shaking his hand.
Yeah,
that hurt, man. That hurt, man. But
hey, he still got one on Luke though. He got Luke Cornette.
Him and the Unicornet were battling, man. Friend or foe. I love the battle. Yeah. Mitch and the Unicornet were battling, man. It was good to see. You know, I still rock with Cornette, man. Happy to see him still in the league as a journeyman, but he's found a role and he's hurt the Knicks in the past as a Celtic and with the Spurs. So shout out to Luke Cornette, man. You remember when he came in out of Kentucky? I think it was Kentucky, but
I thought it was Vanderbilt. Wasn't it Vanderbilt?
Maybe Vanderbilt. Maybe. It was one of them schools, SEC type, and he was like a 3-and-D guy.
That's it. He was a stretch.
Yeah,
right.
Stretch bro, you haven't seen him take a 3 maybe in 10 years.
No.
Cornette hasn't taken a 3 in forever,
That's
man.
all
he
he
turned
did.
into a bruiser. So shout out to him.
Was built like Sean Bradley. Like, he was not what he is today, man. Yeah,
At all.
100%. Good for him, man.
Zach, go ahead, Zach. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, CP, Alex, and CK?
Vanderbilt. Yeah, right.
Yo, what an absolute display of prowess by the Knicks in the second half, only giving up 40 points. Cat was unbelievable on defense against Wemby. JB scoring 13 points alone in the fourth quarter with the Spurs only having 19 points. This is what a championship team is built of. I mean, I'm gonna end
7 minutes left.
7
JB
minutes
comes
left.
in. I said, all right, JB, take us home. We good. JB, take us home. That's it.
For Hart to be a 15 boards and a plus 22, man, what a team, bro.
Yeah.
And Cat's prowess on defense was unbelievable. So all I have to say on the out is 12 in a row, 3 to go. Knicks in 4.
Let's go. Well said, Zach, on the Discord. Why me? You up next. Why me? Rapid fire. Let's go.
On the out is 12 in a row.
CP, Alex.
Yes, sir.
CP, Alex, CK, what up?
Great, man.
Perfect scenario, how we take game ones, how we do all the time. Jalen Brunson, he's averaging 30 against this team, so they can't stop him. And I just love the way they did it tonight. I was calling for OG. He was a little quiet. I said, oh, we got to go to work. The ball found him a couple times in the ISO. He started going to work. He got himself in the rhythm. My play of the game, I gotta go 2 players of the game. Towns play of the game first half. Jalen Brunson played the game second half. Role play of the game, best play in they role, Josh Hart. Rapid fire, I'm out, man. Call y'all for game 2. Holla.
Good ones. Good ones. Good to hear from you. Why me on the Discord and rapid fire. It is 1:30 on the East Coast. We cooking over here, man. The number one show for the fans by the fans. We still cooking right now. We still got 4,000 people in there. Like, share, subscribe. If you guys are new in the chat, type in hashtag new. We will shout you guys out. Okay. CEO Clue, you up next. CEO Clue. Cluminati. We got CEO Clue.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How you been, man?
I've been well, bro. It's Kyle Davis.
Kyle, how you feeling, bro?
I'm great, bro. I was at the game tonight. I'm a little tipsy from there. It was
wow.
lit.
You pulled up from Arizona? Would you drive or what'd you do?
Yeah, bro. I actually had a meeting in Austin that was set like a month ago.
Wow.
And it just worked out. The stars aligned, man.
How long is it? Did you fly or did you drive?
I flew over to Austin and then I drove home from Austin to here. It's like an hour and a half. No
Not bad. Wow. Yeah. Good timing by you, man.
Oh, man. Good timing by the universe, man. It all worked out. The game was great. The fans in there were amazing. They bought me some drinks for my birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday, man. Everybody throw a happy birthday to Kyle in the chat, man.
I appreciate y'all. They were sad after the game. They were talking mess.
Wait, the Spurs fans bought you a drink or the Knicks fans bought you a drink?
No, the Spurs fans bought me a drink, man.
Wow.
You know I'm a whole vibe, man. I had a good time with them. You know, talking smack the whole time and you know, it worked out in our favor. It was a great time. Shout out all the Knicks fans that were in there. We were loud. They tried to drown us out. They couldn't do anything. When we left out of there, it was all Knicks fans, bro, going crazy. So we packed them boys up. I'm going to leave it like that. Shout out to y'all. It's great to see y'all. Hey, Knicks and 6.
Happy born day, man. Enjoy it, man. More health, more life, more blessings to you. And get back to Zona safe, man. That's our guy, Kyle, in the building. Shout out to Kyle, man. Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Al, who you see any hashtag news in the chat, man?
Okay, I'm trying not to go back and forth so I don't lose my place in the on the super
I see
chats.
somebody. I see Abstract DR. Salute, man. Welcome team hashtag new. We got Abstract DR. We have, I'll scroll up a little bit. Still need my glasses.
A lot of happy birthdays.
Yeah, a lot of happy birthdays. Shout out to Ray Sosa. Shout out to 5. Ray Sosa, man. Stuck logo. Salute to you. Team hashtag new. And we got Ryan Lynch, 5533. Shout out to Ryan Lynch in the building. Okay. Big Baby Bean. Let's go. You up next, man.
Hey, bro. Yo, I don't give a rat's family show about stats this whole series, man. This is a series about the intangibles, man.
Grit.
Look, you can look at Brunson 30, but can you tell when he hit which parts of them 30? By the stat line. And can you tell what Alvarado did? And can you tell how many times even Mikal with like nothing on the stat line. However, you cannot tell me that man didn't have his hands up and ready to disrupt everything. You cannot have a stat line that tells me about how Mike Brown managed Mitchie tonight. You can't tell me a stat line that reflects how hard Cat Daddy shut down Wemby tonight. This is going to be the rhythm for the whole series, man. This is going to be the rhythm for the whole series, man. I don't care because we're going to spread that out, okay? 3s off the bench. Alvarado hit 1. Deuce hit 1. You feel me? Like, the stats is just lying at this point. Like, I wish that every person that wants to put they stuff in on this game is looking at the stats and being misled by the stats, because this Knicks team don't give a family show about them stats, man.
Yeah. Let's
You know
go.
what I mean? This is a hustle.
Yeah, man.
You can't measure hustle on no score sheet, man.
For
And
sure.
we got them beat 10 ways that way.
Let's go.
Let's
Appreciate the call, man.
come on, man. Yep,
Appreciate
I'm out.
the call, man. Good to hear
Yes,
from you.
sir.
Let's get to the stadium report. J Cal, you up next. J Cal, talk to us, man.
All right. It was Spurs Stadium is corny. They're playing some weird, it's really corny, man.
Were they doing line dancing out there like they were doing in Cleveland? What was going on over there?
It was even worse, man. Everybody's wearing these different rainbow colored shirts. I don't know what the color scheme is. I thought they were silver and like it was tight.
Silver and black.
Yeah, no, just everybody's in yellow, green. I don't know what's going on with that. Then they're dropping parachute stuff. The Knicks come out, they disrespect them when we do our warm-ups. They play some do music.
Yeah.
Not cool. I took it personal. And the Spurs fans were loud and they came out strong, but I gotta in rust we trust. You're always gonna have a little rust if you have 10 days off. And we were a little rusty in there. And this is a different team. Like, who's the tall guy on the Spurs? Sean Bradley?
Yeah,
the guy.
Cornette.
Yeah, the guy. Sean Bradley. Yeah, the Wemby guy.
Yeah.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about. This guy's like running through the league. They're already giving him his coronation. He's the new Kobe.
There was a guy at the watch party when they showed the Wemby montage in the fourth quarter. He was screaming propaganda.
I mean, they're pushing it down our throats, man. I'm like, come on, guys. And, he had like one monster dunk. He did, his signature move, he gets a little spin. He gets like one monster dunk. But Josh Hart had 15 rebounds. I think Wemby had he had 12. So what are we even talking about here with this guy? I thought this guy was going to come out and do 40 and 20, and we were going to just be like, have no answer for him. No cat, no rings. You said it. You identified it early.
Rings.
You identified it early. And my voice is a little rough, but is what it is. 12 in a row, 3 to go, obviously. But Cat was having his way with them. And then Mitchie no snitchy. Broken pinky, amputated pinky, dislocated pinky. It doesn't matter. He's going to play. And he played great. I was wondering if they're going to put the Twin Towers in at one point. And I was like, but they didn't.
No.
And the arena, we got up like 8 points. They came back, and all of a sudden they're up by, I think their max lead in the third quarter was 13, 14 points. I don't, I wasn't,
13,
I was so
13.
into
13. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, man, I was like, wow, I was getting a little tired. I'm like, and Brunson was hurt. I was like,
14.
What? Was it 14? I was like,
14.
It's like, I'm not worried. We're still in this. We're down 14. And I just said to myself, I've seen this movie before.
Yes, we have.
We've got Captain Clutch. This is not going to be a problem. I don't know what it was. It's the opposite of PTSD. I expect us to win in adversity. And you know what? Somebody's sharing on the socials like this chart of like clutch performances, yada, yada. And there's like two little dots up in the upper right corner. Michael Jordan and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
And when it's the fourth quarter, you just expect, like when I've seen Kobe play and Jordan play, rest in peace, Kobe, it just feels like Captain's going to just do it, and that's it. And Cat was so spectacular. And we have to come up with the new way to rank the players, because Captain Clutch is always the player of the game.
True.
So I think we have to be like, that's like the default one. So then we should have like the best player of the game, not named Jalen Brunson. That was Cat. And then the role player of the game was clearly Josh Hart. So just going forward, I think we know games 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever games this goes. I'm sticking with Knicks in 6. I don't think this team. I might go down to gentleman sweep. We do have to be a little bit humble here. Those guards were playing incredible defense on us, and this is a chessboard. Wemby, I was joking about him being like Sean Bradley. Shout out to the Swamp, the New Jersey Nets. There's something about when he's on the court that is like it's a puzzle. Like, can we do the scoop layup? There was no back cuts from OG. He wasn't getting his normal dunks, and there were many times.
Changes a lot, man.
So we got to like really get focused here, and they're going to need to do a lot of thinking because a lot of times Hart, OG, Bridges would get into the paint, and then he would be there, and they would just kick it back out.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's great if we're hitting threes, but we were down to like 20% from three at one point. So
yeah,
I said Knicks in 6 because I thought this was a great team. I'm going to just go down to gentleman sweep Knicks in 5.
Okay,
but we're winning the chip.
Let's go. How did they treat you tonight? Were you courtside? Where you at? I saw Spike.
What would happen?
And the Jets and the Marquee Jets, Apollo Jets guy. They had him in like second row, man. Spike's been like second row for all these series, man.
It's all it's not as difficult as the other situations that we've been dealing with. But I got it. Okay. I got blessed with I sent you the picture.
Yeah, who was it? Was that Joe Burrow or Jackson Dart? Who was that?
That was Jackson.
Somebody, that's our guy, man.
Yeah, the Giants. So somebody was like, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, I got an extra seat for you in this booth, like one of the things." And I was like, "All right, you know what? I'll see what it's like from up top." So I didn't do the courtside or anything like that. But on Friday, I'll get good seats.
Nice.
But man, these guys, I think we broke them. Because it's very hard to go up 14 points and then get your heart broken like that. These guys were a mess. It's Cleveland. Exactly. Ask Cleveland. And you know what? Everybody's making their predictions. Were we sitting there when they said Atlanta was going to beat us in 6? And then Philly was full strength and Embiid was playing peak in the series. They were going to beat us. And then they were saying Cleveland was the best team and we couldn't get through Cleveland. Unreal. And then it was like this team, the Spurs, it's a different thing. Bill Simmons, everybody else is, we're going to get swept. It's going to be a gentleman's day. Come on, guys. When are we going to get our respect? I'll tell you when we get our respect. Game 5, when we close this out. We're going to close this out. That's it. I mean, it might even be a sweep. All right, man. Listen, thanks for staying up.
Absolutely.
And 5,000 people. Unbelievable.
5,000. Yes, sir. Number one
5,000 people
for the fans, man.
It is the number one show.
Yes, sir.
For the fans and by the fans. Great job, everybody.
Are you going live tomorrow? Are you going live? What time are you going live?
No, I'll be. I got this being startups on Friday.
Okay,
but that's it. And
all right, no All In. You're not recording All In tonight. Week?
What happened with All In? We had liquidity. This is like our big venture capital summit up in Napa. So I literally, I got up this morning at 5:30 a.m. Left Napa, got to Austin, got my car, drove all the way down to San Antonio, 75 minutes. Went to the game, and I just got back. I was listening to the show the whole way back, but I didn't want to disrespect the show and not be on a proper microphone, so I figured I'd just come in and close. Well, I don't know how many more you got to go, but just great job, everybody. And this is it, man. No PTSD. Just jump out the window. We're going to float right down. Namaste. No, everybody's talking about Knicks PTSD now. People were going up to me. What's going on with the PTSD? I said, it's over, guys. Man, come on. We got the captain. Cat's got his role.
Yeah.
And they cannot stop Cat. He's got to keep driving. And the refs, stop complaining to the refs. They're in the bag. They're against us. Obviously,
they want to make it a long series. They want to make it a long series.
So just stop complaining about it, guys. Just dominate. Just dominate and push through. And Cat was doing that. Cat was leading the charge. When you saw him driving the basket, it's fantastic, but he got hit like 5 ways. And then there was one play early on. I don't know which one of the guards did. Just grabbed Jalen Brunson's
jersey, his Harper
jersey, and pulls him. And I'm in the booth. I'm up in a box, and I see it clear as day.
Yeah.
And the Zebras don't even. They're just like, we're trying to make this go 7. Wemby's the new anointed one. We can't have. You know who the alien is? Brunson's the alien.
Yeah.
Brunson's the alien.
That's right.
He's from another dimension. He came here through a wormhole. He does not. And I don't want to hear Becky Harmon and the worst takes ever. What do we have to do? I tell you what we have to win the chip. Then they'll respect us. And I don't care if they respect us. We know what we got. We got the best team in the league.
Amen.
We're going to roll these guys. We're going to roll them. We're going to embarrass them. Because you know what's happening next game. We're going to have one of these. It may happen the second or it may happen the third, but we're going to have one of these plus 30 or 40 games. It's so obvious because we weren't hitting well tonight.
No.
OG, Bridges, everybody was like a little rusty. You could see it. And we're trying to figure out how do you deal with a 7-foot sixth guy in the middle of the lane. It's a different challenge.
True.
But I think we'll figure it out. We got a lot of tape to watch. We got to watch a lot.
Yes,
of tape.
sir.
All right, take care.
Appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you, man. It's our guy, J. Cal, Jason Cal Canis, ladies and gentlemen, on the ones and twos. This Week in Startups podcast, This Week in AI podcast, and the All In podcast. So shout out to him, man. He respected the audio, fellas.
He did.
He respected the audio, man. Respected the platform. Appreciate that. So shout out to J. Cal. Yeah, he sent me the picture, man. He's flexing Jackson Dart up in the suite, man. I didn't know that was Jackson Dart or Joe Burrow, but he confirmed it was Jackson Dart. That's my quarterback, Alan CK.
I was just gonna say, ain't that your quarterback though?
That's my guy. Yeah, that's my
You
guy.
gonna give you give the Terrell Owens that's my quarterback.
That's my QB. And we got Odell back.
I'll try to get him to do the show, by the way. I'll try again.
Hey, we'd love to have him, man. We got Odell in the mix. We got neighbors. Let's go, man.
Are you excited to have an OBJ back?
A little bit. You know, I was always a fan of his. I liked Odell. Has his, better days. Has he seen better days? Sure. And I think Juju's washed. But we needed a lot of wide receivers. They went out and got a ton. Maybe this is tryouts. A little Kumite, tribal combat.
You guys get cut. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to get cut. We'll see what he has. If Harbaugh thinks he has something, he went in for 2 workouts already. All right, that's fine. We need a ton of receivers. Anything to get Darius Slayton the hell up out of here.
Get him out of there.
Anything.
You're not a fan of Slayton?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Don't get me started. Now, today's not the time. It's almost 2:00 in the morning. Let's get through the super chats, Al, and let's wrap, man. But shout out to Jackson Dart. Shout out to the Giants. That's a different PTSD. I don't even want to talk about that.
Right. I was going to say, we get
No
that
cat.
energy out of here, y'all.
No cat, no rings.
There we go.
3 more.
I need it.
3 more.
I need it.
I'm just glad the series started, man. I'm just glad, man. I was tired of thinking about it.
Right.
Then the Clyde video dropped yesterday. I was very emotional watching the Clyde video, man. We played it tonight at Slate. It's very Avengers-like. I thought the Knicks did a great job with it. And they're ready, man. They're ready. And again, it's perfect with the hate and the underestimating of this team. I love it. I like being the underdog.
I love it, man.
That's what I'm saying now. Like all my teams, all my favorite teams, the 96 Yankees, the 07 Giants, 11 Giants, underdogs. That's what I do. I like underdogs. When I watch the NCAA tournament, I root for the underdogs. I don't have a team. I want to see upsets. That's where the stories are. So that's what we're going to do in this series. But one game at a time. It's still Knicks in 6. We got 3 left. Al, let's get to super chats and get up out of here. Let's go.
All right, man. So let's see. We left off. Oh my goodness, where did we leave off? My whole thing just reset. Good Lord. We at somebody, anybody. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. Oh, there we go. Shout out to Preezy Supreme with the $5 super chat. Says, I need one favor from y'all because I know you got some pull with Dolan. We playing Baby Shark when they announce their starting 5 in MSG. Knicks in 5. That'd be cool. The level of petty's going back and forth. Let's see, man.
That's
Shout out
what
to
I'm saying.
Tyler the Great with $20 super chat. Says the squad laced up the Red Wings, the hard hats, and the safety vest and went to work. Everyone played with poise, grit, and tenacity. 3 more to go to immortality. Shout out to Manny Faces official with the $10 super chat. Says rest over rust. We're talking destiny. Hart low-key best supporting actor this game. Brunson half-stepping and still put his foot on the Spurs' necks. Cat, like, I'm soft, I'm zesty, kiss my... Okay. All right there.
Yeah.
Can't fish with that.
Yep.
But appreciate the $10 super chat. Shout out to Suburban Harlem Girl. Appreciate you for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to Test 72994, $5 super chat. Says Knicks didn't even play well tonight and stole game 1. Jalen Brunson moves into my top 10 point guards of all time after tonight. Shout out to Test once again with the $5 super chat. Says when we had Frank Ntilikina, we had Kevin Knox, and we had Jason Smith. We had Travis Ware. Now we have our Knicks 3 wins away from an NBA championship. Crazy how things change so fast, man, in the NBA. Shout out to Step68 with the $2 super chat. Says, can we say co-players of the game for real? Cat and Cap. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. TP, would you go with Brunson as player of the game, or would you go with Cat?
I think whichever call was like, Cat was first half, Brunson was second half. I thought Cat was great, man. I thought he was, especially when the Spurs were making their run, he was tough. He was gritty. And Vic from the Sty, I saw that comment from Vic from the Sty while J. Cal was talking. We kind of overlooked the fact that Cat was durable all year. I mean, did he play every game? How many games? Did he miss any games this year?
Let's see it.
I mean, his durability, not just in the regular season. Huh?
Am I getting mixed up with last year? He missed 2 games. No,
it wasn't that many.
Right? No, you're 100% right about that. I think I might be getting last year mixed up. You might be correct.
Towns missed 7 games this season.
7. All right.
When?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
It's a lot of games.
I gotta go back and look.
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
But still,
it's a lot of games to play.
So what? He played 65? Say 75?
75, yep.
It was great. It was fantastic. That's fantastic. So great job, man.
So all you want to see is that your player's available, right?
Yeah,
At the end of the day. Shout out to Test once again with the $10 super chat. Says, we used to watch these post games when we were 17 and 65 over 10 years ago, and we got excited about Clay Anthony early. It makes this finals victory so much sweeter. Yeah, absolutely. See the Knicks coming out of the basement and winning game 1 on the road. We'll have you on cloud 9 for sure. Shout out to Shiva Jones with the $5 super chat. Says, arguing over who's the player of the game and role player game is what we've always wanted. Let's go, Nick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Shout out to D. Lawrence Hammer with the is that MX? Is that Mexican $50? Is that am I going right with that?
I think so.
All right. So that's Lawrence Hammer with the Mexican $50. Says, I really want Cat to win MVP in MVP finals. If he can hold down Wemby, he should win it. Regardless of Brunson in the 4th, Cat needs an MVP more than the cup. Shout out to Vincent Wong saying, and for being a franchise chummer for 19 months, says 3 more wins, let's go. Shout out to Dr. DeRoy Bromwell, says, what a win. H-Town watch party was lit. Right.
Salute.
Shout out to Edward Rodriguez with the $5 super chat for being number 3 on the chat leaderboard. Says Mike Brown 3 more wins away from being locked as a completely different coach than he was 60 days ago. Shout out to Ellie Jets. Shout out to Ellie Jets with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to SG Fuzz with the $5 super chat. Says we're going to offer official KFTV defibrillators this game killer ending. Shout out to Lofton Fan with the $20 super chat. Says they really going to do it. Teary-eyed emoji. Enough said. Shout out to Lloyd Barker Rocky Jr. with the for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to Lloyd Barker Rocky Jr. once again with the $5 super chat. Says, I said if the Knicks win game 1, it's a wrap. Knicks in 4. Shout out to Fox. Shout out to Fox Venkman with the $10 super chat. Says, Alien. He was an X-File and Agent Muddler is a Knicks fan. If you know the lore, do you get that? Do you guys get that one? Agent Muddler.
Oh, Mulder, X-Files. That was before your time, man. It was before your time.
All right, cool.
It was my time.
We'll stick to our Men in Black theme.
Yeah.
Agent J and Agent K.
Stick to Stranger Things and all of that. My generation.
He's staying on Stranger Things.
Too far.
We was on the X-Files. I never watched the episode of Stranger Things, but y'all go ahead, man. Go ahead. We was on the We on the X-Files back in the day. Mulder and Scully. Go ahead, Al. Go ahead. I'm bugging. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
You're aggy for no reason, man. We just won. Relax over there. Shout out to Papo with the $5 super chat. Says difference between 99 and now. I didn't have anxiety at 17. May need a pacemaker after this. 3 more family show wins to go. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to JFK the God for the $30 super chat. It says, I spoke to CP earlier today on Discord. Told him Knicks in 6. This was a gritty win, and the Spurs haven't even met their best version of us yet. Shout out to Ray Nobleza with the $20 super chat. Says, my pops, God bless his soul, jumped off the roof thinking he was Superman. He landed on a mattress my grandpa laid out to dry and broke a few bones. I'm closing the window and I'm jumping off the roof. Knicks in 4. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to Big Figs with the $5 super chat. Says, Josh Hart leading the team in boards, steals, assists, and plus minus. Keep saying you want to bench my guy. Family show the analytics. Knicks in 4. Yeah, man, you all got to relax on Josh, man. I know we all look at the stats and everything, but yeah, you got to watch how he plays, man. He does way more than the advanced stats and the analytics are going to
gritty.
More than
gritty.
Yeah, 100%. Where are we at here? We got Young Cope. Shout out to Young Cope with $5 super chat. Says, what's an alien to a predator? Ooh, Spurs celebrated their chip against the Thunder. Knicks in 4. Shout out to TMG for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to New York City B-Ball with the $5 super chat. Says, wondering if Vegas adjusted their prediction after game 1 yet. Shout out to Sunny Dog for gifting 10 franchise channel memberships. Shout out to Christopher Frazier with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to Diddy Truck with the $20 super chat. Says, why overpay for truck rentals? Save time and money on your next truck rental. Okay. All right, man. What is going on here?
Yeah. We got a $100 super chat from the rhyme animal Chuck D. At 2 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, says Game 1 captain showed the world coverage and haters, analysts, pundits, we are hard to kill. I was like, what, WTF on Cap's moves tonight? Yeah, Chuck couldn't believe it, man. Every time Cap hits a shot, I look behind me, I say, yo, Chuck, what is going on right now? He was beside himself, man, absolutely. He says, Josh Els claimed the ball. GTA minutes were a spark. Yeah, I liked Alvarado tonight. OG Cat fire. Spurs got to know Knicks are coming for blood. That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Shout out to the Ryan man, Chuck D, man. He had a great time tonight. Shout out to his daughter. And it was great having him there, man. Definitely great having him there. It was just a great night. Great night at sleep, man, for sure.
Nice.
Keep going out. Yeah, it was good, man.
Shout out to Chuck, man. Throw a hashtag P in the chat.
Sure.
Shout out to Pinu Biancu with the $20 super chat. Says, love the content, fellas. Knicks in 4 CP. I need a favor. My son Joey in basic training Saturday is his 21st B-day. Can you shout him out? He gets his phone an hour on Sunday and watches the post-game 3.
Let's go. Shout out to Joey, man. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to all the KFTV kids, the KFTV wives, man. Shout out to, it's a family show, you know? So shout out to Joey, man, for sure.
Shout out to shout out to first Albert Baez. He said, with the $20 super chat, says, just got back from MSG, ground zero, absolute fandemonium. Mitch is our guy, CP. Did you see Wemby wobble off the blockness? Shout out to New York City B-Ball with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Shout out to Omega Rex again with the $5 super chat. Says, there's no one that can match us. Our style is impetus. Our defense is impregnable. and we're just ferocious. And tonight was an off shooting night.
That was a Mike Tyson ball.
I knew where he was going with this. My defense is impregnable. Got to put the lisp on it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rashid Kotman with the $20 super chat.
Says, that's my bro.
Nice. Shout out to Sheed. It says, I have to stand in it and not run from the smoke. My hat's off to the Knicks. They made it a series. Looked a lot finals. Another little guard getting it done in game 1, but we know what happened after.
Yeah, he's a Spurs guy. He's a Spurs guy.
Came through with the flowers,
Did
and
he
now he's
say
trying
we
to throw
made
the
it
Spurs
a
one back.
series?
He
No, I'm not letting
with
this
the
slide
backhanded
past them.
camp
We made it
yeah.
a series.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
For sure.
Well, the series
Man.
has begun, right? They say the series doesn't start to the road team wins one. Well, welcome to the finals. Welcome to the finals, Wemby.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome
And
to
for
the
our next
finals.
trip.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to Double AW with the $20 super chat. Says, CP, I told you, Achilles injury and all. We was still turned up at the watch party. I'm almost off the roof. Knicks in 5. Travel for KFTV.
Yeah, my man was with us in the A, and then shortly after he came up for, I don't remember if it was the Atlanta series or the Philly series. And then I see him tonight. He's in a boot. He tore his ACL on the basketball court. I say, yeah, that's why I retired, man. I'm out the gate, man. Yeah, I got it. I gave it one for Knicks Twitter Day, and we took home the championship. We just getting ringed up. That's it, man. That's it. That's what we about, man. Knicks Twitter Day rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get into it, man. Knicks about to win a ring. That's what we doing, man. That's what we doing, man. Just get rings, man.
100%.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where we at? Shout out to Lawrence for becoming a franchise channel member. Well, he's been a franchise channel member for 28 months. He says, we play hardball, Knicks in 5. Shout out to Shever TV. Welcome to thank you for becoming a franchise channel member. Shout out to Kakabua with the Colombian peso, 10,000 Colombian peso. Appreciate you. Shout out to Lloyd Barker with the $10 super chat. Says, CP, I believe Mike Brown is to the Knicks as Joe Torre was to the Yankees. This is only the beginning.
Let's go. Let's go. Are we
Let's
done?
see.
We just got
no,
we just got $10.
There's more, but I think my computer's just freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of glitching out. All right, where are we at? I'm trying to catch up. Hang on. Somebody
Becoming
asked
better.
JD.
Is where
I don't know. JD was supposed to come through tonight. He was so hype at the watch party. I don't know. He probably out partying. So JD probably already celebrating the championship. Yeah. Sports talk was out of there, man. But I think he had some family in town or something. So he probably out chilling. It's all right. Where did you leave off, Al? Sorry.
Becoming better. Shout out to Becoming Better for the $10 super chat. Says, let's go Knicks. 3 more to go. Been a Knicks fan since 7th grade, and it's a long time coming. Cat is playing his best basketball, and Brunson in New York when we.
Got you. Shout out to Ghost Killer 250. Yeah, we'll drop the watch party Friday night tickets tomorrow. We'll drop it tomorrow. Shout out to Kako Bula 7 franchise channel member with a CLP 5000. Look up what the nomination that is, Al. The CLP. Says, JB is the truth. I'm rocking with my Knicks in 4. This ish is meant to be. Edward Cazillo, salute. Shout out to JM Exicius. How much? Chilean
peso.
All right, shout out to JM Exicius. $10 super test says, Sandra's son Jalen is no joke. Hart with 15 boards. 12th in a row. Expect some Knicks fury in game 2. Preparing confetti for the parade out the window with a power fist and cape. We got Eric L. Beats. Gary Riker, $20 super chat says he was born to play basketball. He was born to play for the New York Knicks. These Knicks are 3 games away from immortality. Shout out to Cat, Hart, Shamet, and OG. Let's family show go. Timothy Dancer, we appreciate you. Says we got a roots picnic. These whack analysts for sure. King and Jones. Says OG Brunson Hart did their thing in the 4th. But can we please shout out Mitch for them screens he was setting on JB's drives? Mitch was great. Late, man. And his individual D on Wemby. Late is why he's needed. Mitch was fantastic. He was good tonight. Shout out to CFC KFTV. 5 pound super chat says, yo, 6 a.m. in Ireland. Been up watching the game. On my way to work on 4 hours sleep. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks, bros. All love. Go New York, go. Let's go, man. Shout out to all of our friends across the pond, UK, Ireland, everywhere you guys are watching. We appreciate you. Shout out to our friends in Australia as well. AK, what's good? AK probably jumping through the roof right now. CL Kenrick, $10 super chat says Spurs. How does it feel to lose game one? Someone's 0 had to go. Brunson burn a barrage with the 3-0. Knicks are now 13-0. Go New York, go New York, go. Correction, my bad. Let's go. Gary Riker, $10 super chat says the Spurs were too cocky in this game. Inexperience shown through. The Knickerbockers were locked in. We can't be stopped. Let's go. Abstract DR, 860s. Says, Kalo K, first time messaging here. Great job, KFTV team. Knicks down since 86, fresh off the DR boat. Enjoying this historic Knicks run now with my kids. Excellent, man. Shout out to everybody watching with their kids and, their parents, grandparents. It's a generational thing. Hoodies Vince's got that. Shout out my guy, Kyle Medlin. Shout out to Money Man. Says, I'm out the window. Brunson better get the statue outside the garden when we win the championship. Kellerman, we have the receipts from 2021. Put him in the Spurs pack that we are about to smoke. See you in New York soon. Let's go, man. Shout out to my guy Kyle for sure. Quantum 598, salute to you. Kept Steezy, $20 super chat. Says Knicks had an easy run, quote unquote. Says Spurs played Portland, Wolves without Dante, and AE was injured on minutes restriction for a game, and I think missed another game. They beat OKC without Jay Will. Their second option, and AJ is a key bench guy. Yeah, hey, it's fair. It's fair. Blackness 201 says Cat finally earning NYK respect. He's okay. Shout out, yeah, appreciate you, Blackness, appreciate you. Corey Williams says, CP, remember the shirt I told you tonight? Mitchell Robinson, salute. Javon Rome, welcome to Franchise Channel members. Cap CC, we got you. Got the Rhyme Animal Chuck D. Blacktop, $10 super chat says diagnosed for the past 50 years with Knicks TSD. Breaking news, Doc said 3 more dubs and we'll be cured. Let's go. K Marco says Kalshi and DraftKings are trying to get me to cash out of my finals bets from the preseason, but nope, I won't own my cheese. Shout out to K Marco. What was up with the Kalshi plant that ran out on the court tonight? I was hoping Big Country would have duffed them out. Did you see that?
Yeah, they hugged him.
I guarantee you that was a Kalshi plant.
I'll buy that.
Mitch was like, what the hell?
Mitch's reaction was hilarious.
Yeah, Big Country should have swung on him.
I wish, bro.
That was a Kalshi plant, man. They'll do anything for impressions. Yeah. They'll do anything. I guarantee you that was a Kalshi prop. I guarantee.
I'll buy it. I believe that.
Yeah, they will do anything, man. Anyway, man, let's get up out of here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Remember that these shows are available in audio podcast format. Yes, I am mailing it in. I'm tired as hell, but we will be back at it tomorrow at some point, breaking it all down, debrief. We'll see with Morelli. I think Morelli was there, but we'll probably do the debrief at some point tomorrow. I think me and Shax will do Court Vision as well. So tap in, #1 show for the fans by the fans. Knicks up 1-0. 3 more to go. CK Al, great job as usual. Great job to the production team. We out.